After a bit of taking a breather, I'll walk up to you guys who are all in another corner.
You were doing Sky's journal.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, while Sky is reading his journal. Okay, whatever.
Okay. Oh, that's how we do it nowadays, I understand.
This guy just reads it aloud to everyone.
Hey guys, do you remember what literally just happened?
A nice
Actually,
summary.
it stretches back like a full day, this one, because it was...
Oh, crazy. Do you remember what happened in the past day?
It was at the end of the previous long rest. And it begins. After our rest, we set about solving the puzzle of this new chamber with relative alacrity. After a bit of physical investigation, we discovered that a pair of statues could be used to bring someone out of or send someone into a pit in the ground, sealed otherwise by magic. We used this knowledge to defeat the monster inside efficiently and retrieve the 7th and 8th key crystals from the chest. We then returned to the main stairwell to explore the only remaining unexplored corridor that we had found. After defeating a pair of tomb guardians chained together, we discovered Kubazan's tomb. After completing a ritual of worship at his shrine correctly, the sarcophagus opened to us, and Alcamenos bonded with the spirit of the Froghemoth, relinquishing his partnership with the cautious Oberlacker. He gave to me the braces of archery in which Kubazan's spirit was bound, which I am now wearing. We next found a room with a horrifying trap that ensorcelled the unwary into attempting to feed themselves to a monstrous boar's head. Fortunately, Richard was unfazed and acted swiftly to prevent catastrophe. However, beyond the next secret door, we discovered a cursed golden skull, which is bonded to Zeno and refuses to leave him in peace no matter how many gemstones we feed to it. We also discovered the mechanism for operating the spinning death room down a crawlway, as well as the secret stairwell on this level. After scouring everywhere we could think of, we finally found the last 2 crystal eyes hidden behind illusory walls in the water hallway. Armed with the 10 keys required to open the door we had found, we proceeded, perhaps a touch incautiously, and walked headlong into the most deadly thing we have yet encountered by far in the tomb. We found ourselves in the lair of an invisible flying monster that shot deadly magical beams at us constantly while keeping as far out of reach as possible. The battle was long, frustrating, and perilous. Alcamenos in particular, I think, found his impotence especially vexing. In the end, Zeno slew the beast with a swarm of insects, but not before it had petrified both Alcamenos and Richard, and obliterated our Chwinga companion to dust.
No.
In a divine twist of fortune, we found enough diamond among the treasure in the monster's lair for Zeno to restore our companions to their bodies, although our forest guardian is lost forever, I fear. Now we have recovered ourselves, or apparently are about to recover ourselves, and must press deeper into the tomb with great caution.
Okay, as easy. If you guys should want to have the short rest, you can just say you did it while you were talking.
Oh, he was writing journal. Cool.
Yeah. Well, technically you wrote this after you restored them, so I guess you would have had to.
Roll some hit dice. Wait, Richard, are you?
Restorative process.
I have a lot of spells left, so I literally was not able to use a single noble spell during that fight. So I guess I'm just gonna cast some cure wounds on.
Yeah, because I only have 4 hit dice. So.
Let's see here.
Oh boy.
That's a heal.
I like it when it's in one big number.
Other
heal.
That's a terrible 5d8.
I'll cast a heal on myself for the last spell.
Second one was.
There we go.
That one's on you, right?
Okay.
Okay.
What was that noise?
Come on, move yourself out of the wall so we can see your HP.
I can't hear any music.
It's kind of like low and spooky, right?
So I'll make sure.
Oh no, nothing playing currently. I'm just imagining low and spooky.
Because that's just your room. Maybe just
Okay.
I can't see your HP, Patrick.
Move yourself down, Patrick.
I'm at full.
Oh, cool. That's all you can do? Then I'll start on my dice.
Yeah. 22 and 15 is all I can do for you.
Have a short rest, please.
Ooh boy.
This is good.
Okay, hopefully one more, but you never know.
You're one off.
If you have a short rest, Potrak, you do your thing again, right? That everyone gets like HP.
Yeah, that's I thought I said that. Everyone
you
gets
did?
13.
Sorry, maybe you did.
Right.
I
How
didn't hear.
much? Sorry.
13 red.
Yeah, the Discord was lagging just as I said.
Okay.
How much is it? 13.
13.
Nice.
Oh, I'm so healthy again.
It's a lucky number.
Wait, but everyone else gets half the level, right? Plus charisma.
Yeah, let's double
So
check.
yeah,
that.
it says they get half, so they get.
Oh
half
yeah,
of
so
13.
it's only
8.
it's only 5 plus 3.
Yeah, 8. So 8 for everyone, 13 for you. Cool.
Hey, that takes me to exactly 100. That's what I like.
Nice.
Welcome to the club, boys.
Takes me to exactly 80. Woo!
Beautiful.
I will
yeah,
cut off.
Hi.
If I can find an invisible stalk and like cut it off.
Yeah. You have an invisible sort of like little fluffy appendage.
So-
It's
But
arms
it's
in
still
the air.
invisible even after I cut it off from the main body.
still invisible, yeah.
I throw my arms wide and say, "Make me small again."
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what the fuck, you
Shrink
idiot?
down.
I should have made that ever map, Maddie. I'll quickly do that while you will play Leaving the Tomb. Or not the Tomb, this room.
Okay, so
We roleplay?
let me before we actually walk out, let's talk about where we're going. Let me explain to you
Let
the
me
arrest
pull out the
code
map for you
issue.
guys.
Hang on. Notepad.
I'll start shoving the monster away unless you.
Tomb supplies. Okay. So basically, we could go down the main stairway, no problem. But if we wanted to go down the secret stairwell, which I still contend is an option we should consider, then I know it's going to be obvious on this map. Hang on, let me make sure I can see my camera on Discord so I can see what I'm pointing at. We are over. Yeah, this is backwards. Maybe we're over here. This is the chamber we're in.
Man, so the
Good circle.
Between here
use a compass fit, you know.
and the only way we know to access the stairwell, which is here.
Yeah.
Basically, there's no way to get from where our supplies are, which are kind of here, south of this, whatever tomb this was, and the secret stairwell, without at some point going through a crawlway. All of the spaces are only connected by crawlways. You can either take this crawlway to get around through here, and then you could like jump across the platforms, or you could take the crawlway here, which is the guillotine, or you could potentially take this crawlway here, which is by where the cursed skull was, which is the most direct one. But we're gonna have to give up some of the supplies at some point because not everything is gonna get through a crawlway if we decide to do that. Like most of it will, but like certainly just I know, for example, the 10-foot poles it just wouldn't go around the bend. So like,
Can we not go
through.
up the main stairs and then through the secret entrance?
Well, we
If-
tried that, but that was then we got into the fight where Zeno lost his hand.
If we want to waste or
We
use
could
one of my
just
spells
leave-
for it, I
Well,
could
we
just.
could just leave our supplies on top of the main stairs and go down the secret stairs.
Yeah, I just feel like the further we get away from them, the more likely is that someone's gonna do something to them. You know, I kind of want to keep them near.
If there are things I
We've
can
been
carry, I
away
can
from
always
it for a while
turn.
now. It's been many hours we've been in here, Sky, in this room. If they're still there, I don't think.
Okay, maybe
They
just
will
leaving it at the
still
top
be
of the main
there no
stairs
matter
is
what.
sufficient then.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, fine. Let's just leave them.
I-
Well, honestly, I mean, they're
Maybe
like-
even in there.
they're at the
It'll be-
stairs on the third level right now. They're pretty accessible. Shall we just go from here then and go down the secret stairway?
I would say we should. Do we have anything in there that would prove useful if we're caught in a trap down there? Do you have anything within the supplies that would be of use?
Depends on the trap. That's pretty much all that the supplies are. As things that would be of use.
That's a lot of useless shit.
So you gotta know what you gotta have the trap in front of you.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I
It would be good to take some things that are easily carried around just for safety's sake.
I vote to use the secret stairs, but for another reason. I know we made an oath with the trap maker, but now that Obalaka has left me, I feel like it was a mistake to leave him alive. I feel like we should go back. He is an ally to our enemy, and we must deal with him, or he will be in our backs.
Yeah, I agree. I also don't like the idea of him watching us. Here's the full list of
have-
things, by the way. Patrick, if you wanna
Okay.
grab anything specific from that.
This is what's in
Do we have any way to stop him from simply teleporting away?
You're not technically one fewer.
That might merely be a bluff. We know there are powerful wards here. He might be bound to the same ones.
I highly doubt it.
We left that room knowing we were both enemies. We go back and he flees. Nothing would have changed.
That is a fair point.
Oh shit, that's a lot of shit.
That is a lot of shit, and I probably just grab a crowbar. That is a very good multi-use tool. That's easy to take with us.
I'd have a crowbar. You can have a crowbar.
Freeman?
I'll
I mean,
take
we
it off.
go
the
back
list.
there and see if it's there. You know, see the things.
Yeah, it's not that much for now.
I rolled for it actually.
You bastard.
See, oil flask.
Tidy up my stuff, you fucking
We
two
need some,
guardians.
we could use some manacles. And only.
Well, at least we know what room they take it to.
Sure you do. Sure you do.
Well, I mean, there's a room where we've seen them take people's stuff before.
That's true.
Bling wax?
Yeah, I figured if there were like arrow holes or something, you could like, or like I don't know, something gas was coming out of. You could like stuff the wax in. And it wouldn't.
I'll just put my fingers in
Hasn't
there.
been
So.
useful yet, but well, you could lube something up. Like if there was like a rock that needed a slide.
Well, regardless.
Okay,
Yes.
so I think from here, hang on, this is just what's the shortcut? Oh yeah, we go. Okay, we gotta roll the fucking guy out the way.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah. Roll them out the way. Boop, boop, boop.
Push.
Shut
Okay,
the way with that.
down here.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking, I swear to God, if there's fucking Tomb Guardians or some shit around here. I don't know why I always
Well,
walk around this pit, even though I don't need to, but I do.
Can I just say, there's a lot of rocks falling in this place.
Yeah,
all the time. It's very collapsy.
and I can. There obviously needs to be Jacob.
Okay, so yeah, we do like the rope shortcut.
It's
So,
so
speed run.
laggy.
You do the rope shortcut? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
Someone's
yeah.
gonna
That
have
is
to
not
fucking,
where I want to go.
Oh, hold up the thing.
Someone's gonna have to fucking lift up the guillotine.
Do I have to roll for it? Or, I forget.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Oh, it's fucking. He's so strong.
Sorry, 1 sec. Let me just get you on level 3. Check the DC walls again. But you do only have one hand, so I'm definitely giving you disadvantage for athletics to lift up 6 things.
Rocks stop falling, Jesus.
Okay. It's no, so you have 16. Yeah, you like tried with the one hand. It's just really hard to get a firm hold, and you're just not quite able to pull it up against the
I assist.
resistance. Okay, yeah, you assist. So Jacko, you can roll normally now. You
See
do
this
assist, so you have
enormous like
advantage.
thing that comes up behind you. It's really quite.
Okay, that's actually enough. You kind of like shove it up, and with people, and you are like shove it up, and you feel it kind of lock into place when it gets near the top.
The view from back here is rather strange.
Yeah.
Oh, stop cheating. Wait, why is it?
No, I meant like the view
Of them.
Him,
Oh, okay,
like,
yeah.
Zeno,
going over my
bent
butt and
over
helping me.
from behind, like reaching over to help him.
Man,
Very-
Richard's really taking your time going through, huh?
intimate.
Okay, good. You get.
What are you talking about? I'm already through. Like,
No, when I said it.
We go
That's
there.
lagging.
Anybody who wants to grab some stuff from the pile, there it is.
And when I used to say you have to move slowly, you guys would jump like crazy. Whoa, what a jump! Maybe there's some traps that you guys didn't step on before.
Well, then I'm sure you'll
Kinda
just
not-
stop and
not
drag
the-
us back to.
Alright, so you grab any stuff from it, or did you just leave it there?
Yeah, I
I
grabbed
grab
one.
some arrows.
Go through, let me see.
yeah, you have 194 arrows in there.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna have 21 in my quiver right now, so I need to replace 19. So.
Oh, by the way, I should have said it before session. I wanted to talk to you guys about this a bit. I'm having a couple of problems, like in some spots. But there were bits that have come up previously, where it's not necessarily like it's based on perception. This is like at a game like kind of overall stuff. It's kind of based on perception. So stuff like, for instance, when you were in the room that had the water and you did the thing before, you said before you like looked around it and like obviously it made you roll perception. But there were certain things in like the dungeon that you have encountered before, maybe in the future, where like it specifically asks if the characters like touched the wall or if they like interact with the specific thing. So when you describe yourself as search your room, can you describe yourself maybe in a little more detail exactly what you're doing?
Yeah, okay.
Like in like
Okay,
what
yes.
you're doing to test, how you're exactly looking for, like what you're looking at in particular. And in general, it'd be nice like in combat, instead of just saying you attack, like, or it'd be nice if a bit more description I think would help me like know exactly how to do
Yeah,
it.
that's very fair.
But yeah, in particular, in with searching stuff, be quite specific about what exactly you're searching.
I shoot the arrow sideways,
Normal play.
slightly sideways.
No, that's fine. But I mean, maybe in terms of like spell
Yeah,
casting
yeah,
and stuff like that, and like jumping. And
I don't do any of that. Yeah, no, I know.
if you just stand and do this, you don't have to do that. Alright, but cool. Yeah, just so you know, it was mainly about
line up the shot,
searching and
squint my eye,
investigating
stick my tongue out.
stuff. It was definitely mainly about that. But yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, anyone who wants to grab anything for the list, I've taken a crowbar off my sheet.
Crowhammer.
Crowhammer. Anyone else wants to?
They got a
Anybody else wants to take
sledgehammer.
anything? You want a sledgehammer?
That served me well in the past.
You can have a sledgehammer.
Grappling hook.
Taking it off the sheet. Okay, just put it. Make sure you put it on your character sheet.
Definitely won't. Okay, sure. I will. Sledgehammer, grappling.
Sledgehammer and grappling hook, the eternal combo.
Anything else? But I will offer like if anybody else needs something but doesn't have the strength to carry it, I can carry it.
There's no one hand. I can carry it, guys.
Well, in my bag.
We'll come back.
In your bag. In your bag.
I don't think anything here is like gonna be imminently needed.
I
Okay.
can
Nothing in the Tomb of Annihilation is gonna be
let's just not get trapped in another
call the
room
Tomb of
again,
Annihilation. Let's call the Tomb of the Nine Gods.
Let's not get
Yeah.
trapped in another room. Okay, and then we go this way.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's gonna be the end credits. Like we look at each other and we all say, "This almost feels like a Tomb of Annihilation."
Yeah, like you're gonna be alive in the end credits. I like it.
well, like whatever characters we're playing at that point that have no real relationship. A collection of random, like fucking,
Alright. Are you guys just all going to the? You're just
Yeah,
all
we
going
want to go to the
yeah.
But
And
we
then
said we
we-
couldn't skip. We gotta move one square at a
Yeah,
time.
but like it's fine. Well, we're in the next step forward. Alright.
I mean, I was.
Yeah, that's for mainly because if I'm copying and pasting you, I want you to be like
Okay, but at this point, when we get to this door, I'll say to everyone. So the plan is, unless someone disagrees, we're gonna go down one floor and through the door on that floor. We'll probably be in somewhat of a secret area, given that the stairwell seems to connect the secret areas on each floor. So be prepared that we might immediately run into resistance in the form of tomb dwarves or tomb guardians or things of that ilk.
Only one thing worries. We won't be seeing the warnings as swiftly as we've seen them on other floors.
I do not know how much we should trust the warnings on the lower floor.
They've helped
That's
us.
true.
Now-
Maybe we should go check the warning and then come back. Sounds like a lot of effort and movement, though.
Just move towards.
Yeah,
I highly doubt the warnings will affect us before we exit the secret.
You say that.
Mm,
Okay.
you said it.
Okay, let's go. Oh wait. So wait. Are we gonna go back upstairs and kick with his ass, or?
I believe we should.
I
It would be foolish not to.
Cool. Okay. So do you guys go through the?
take the secret stair all the way.
Yeah,
up to the
Jack,
highest
don't
level.
move yourself. Let it move
Oh,
your
sure,
block
yeah.
if you keep an eye.
Yeah. Go.
Okay, let me just. Seems good. The other thing. It's annoying.
Actually, when we get to the one floor below, so we go up one floor, and I tell everyone to wait on the stairs, and then I'll turn invisible and go up and see Wagwan. If there's like a bunch of fucking tomb doors up there with like crossbows aimed. At
Wait,
the
you
top
got,
of the
but the
stair.
one step is the one. It is only.
We were
one
on
floor.
third floor, right? So
Yeah,
everyone's
the
on the
guy
second.
was on second floor, wasn't
Yeah,
Was he?
or he was in
Yeah,
between
you
the
know
first and
he was
second.
good.
Yeah, he's on the second.
Yeah, no, you're right. He was on the
Yeah.
second floor. That's right. He was on the room that you came down.
We can still wait on the stairs, like a little.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, so everyone, just wait there on the stairs, and I'll go poke around invisibly.
Cool. You are. I'll sneak
Ah.
around a little bit. This is what I want.
Yeah, hang on, there's a fucking. Oh, it's nuts. I see nerd. Okay, hang on.
Is that door
Oh,
closed?
that
or
door
open?
should be shut. My bad.
Oh, okay. I don't see nerds.
Yeah.
So first, I'd like go up and listen at this door with my
Roll perception.
perception. Nice.
The doors are really pretty thick, like
Yeah.
stone all throughout the tomb, so you can't really get anything up there.
Nothing
Isn't
there.
it? You assume there's nothing crazy loud happening, or you get it.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'll go and do the same thing at the door to Wither's office.
Okay, cool. Yeah, roll perception.
Better.
Or how I described, like there was that weird sort of raspy noise
Yeah.
you could hear. Like, yeah, it's the same kind of thing.
Okay. So I'll
Please.
go back to the others, become visible again, and I'll say, it sounds like Withers is in his office. I didn't hear anything happening in the like manufacturing room. I like nod up that way. Something to say. They're not just hanging
That is
around.
strange. I would assume the undead to be continuing their process.
We could, have a look in that room first. It's the last time we were there, Withers just calmly sat in his office and waited for us. I have no reason to believe that
I would be
wouldn't do the same this time.
admittedly glad for some vengeance.
Let's go then. I turn invisible.
But I look at Zeno to see if he's okay with it. I will. I'll stealth up there.
I'm ready, my wand of wonder.
I need to roll a
You
stealth
step
check.
up the head of the other guy. Yeah, we'll stealth. I'm also going to make you out big, but you're basically attempting to start combat.
Yeah, that's fine.
Are we though? Are we really?
Very bad stealth check in my life.
Yeah, pretty good.
Get out of here, Xena. You're a frontliner. You too, Richard.
No. I'm a
That's the shit
spellcaster.
from back here. I'm the one who can shoot without fucking cover or anything.
And before, it's like literally every space is filled with zombies. Like, it's gone into overdrive.
So Ian
Because
just
we pressed
Nuke.
Control V.
Nuke.
Control V. Control V.
Alright, so you sneak up to the door.
Yeah, and then I'll look behind me to see if people are ready.
I mean, they're standing there, I think.
I'm invisible.
This guy's nowhere to be
I'll
seen.
prepare an attack though. To shoot with my bow at any tomb dwarves or tomb guardians or withers that I see inside this room. We should somehow
I will nod at everybody to let them know I'm gonna.
Yeah,
Go
I'm
in.
ready with the Elder Blast.
Okay, I just want everybody to ready anything to have, and then I will look at the door
I'm ready a sacred flame.
and I will rage and kick in the door and yell, "Judgment has returned, you cretins!"
This is when we noticed we can't see shit from our
Nice.
positions,
This is where we noticed the door is locked.
I mean, I'm raging kicking it in. I'm hoping it'll blow up. So.
No. Okay.
Oh, I can
Oh.
see someone.
It's not that. It's not that bad.
Yeah, any ready actions go off.
Right, so you'll shoot past
I
Archimedes.
can't see anyone.
This is like I can barely see him, so he has very high cover.
Oh god, yeah, he does.
We should have swapped our positions. My spell doesn't require.
You guys,
Doesn't
I
that
don't know
help?
why you guys are either of you there. You guys should have just.
Alright, Chris, do your stuff. Oh, Richard, go first. Wait, who were you attacking, Richard? The only
that
thing
guy.
you can see be in greater cover gives how much you see.
+4.
There's like a pillar there as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
plus
yeah,
4,
so-
and that's the max you can go to, right?
Yeah, I think.
No,
I mean,
no,
I think
3/4
like,
cover has plus 5 days.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, half covers plus 2, then goes plus 5 for some reason. Okay, plus 5, you rolled a 20 and a 23, and then a. Okay, 23 hits.
Okay, 13 force damage.
Cool. Yeah. I guess I can put on some battle music.
Nice. That's what I like to hear. Then I'll take my shot at this one. Can I have advantage on the first one, being invisible? I suppose I'll be very surprised.
Definitely.
Like, you know.
So which one are you attacking?
The one I can see the most of. Yeah, this one. Here.
Yep, that hits.
Or was that a guardian up there? I couldn't even really tell, to be honest.
Yeah, it was, but it's fine. Yeah, that is.
Yeah, for a natural 2, it does 19 damage. These fucking braces. Love it. Okay, and then second shot at that one. Now, normally...
Here, a hit. Shockingly after the first one also hit. Yep. Still alive, barely.
What a bastard. I will cause that one then to explode and deal 2d6 damage to everyone within 10 feet of him.
Alright, these things aren't actually in squares like that. Should we put them in square? But he will be within, yeah. Yeah, how much, sorry?
8.
Okay, so that's and the things nearby, right?
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, it like kind of explodes into pieces as the force of the arrow from inside like rips through its body.
Nice. That's what I like to hear.
Okay, and then
Oh god, I have like... I don't think that's really fair to say I take a shot on that. Like, even though it says I ignore cover, that's like the amount of this thing I can see.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
That's total cover right there.
Yeah. So I'll link to the third shot.
And Tom, you don't see anything, right?
No, I don't see it.
Alright, everybody roll initiative. You know, we've kind of made our own version of surprise rounds, you know? Because, like, we basically changed surprise round into just, like, readied actions and then, like, in a normal round, right? It's really weird.
But it's like...
I think it works basically the same way in the end.
Within the system, it's like the way you...
In the system, they would be surprised. So you would all act, you wouldn't get your ready action, I don't think. They would just miss their first turn, which is basically the exact same thing.
So we don't like moving stuff on this time. Which honestly, I think is better. I think it's like, it's weird. I think people get to, like, move and attack and, like...
Yeah,
but I think, though, on a surprise round for enemies, the enemies can move.
Yeah.
Weird. Like, I don't know. It's just,
Not always I will be able to move an axle, but that doesn't really make sense because I initiated it.
We got ambushed by some Velociraptors once. It was bad times.
They didn't have. Did they have any actions? I thought they just rolled really bad.
No, but I know we
they had
a surprise round and they acted and like really fucked us up, and then they like had higher initiative in general than us, and like so they'd kind of attacked twice before we acted, and it was really bad.
But I mean, you guys attacked twice now if you were higher.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like exactly the same. Right?
Yeah, it is exactly the same. I just recorded we did that.
It was just that the only time, like, you know,
that fucked us up in ways.
Yeah, is that the only time it's ever happened to you? It's really bad, right? Right.
Okay. It's difficult terrain through an ally space, but I assume this diagonal is fine. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to there. Then what is my fucking movement on this tomb? I think it's just 30. Right, yeah, it's only 30. I can maxi swiftness, but I don't here. I go 30 to there and move there. And then I will use my action to shoot. This guy's definitely got some cover now, but it's no longer total. So I'll just shoot at this close by Tomb Guardian 3 times.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. 1.
Yeah.
20.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay. Redirect. Kaboom. Towards that Tomb Guardian at the very back.
Okay.
If assume he's like not inside the.
No, he just like basically just like
Cool.
you know they just took him out or something.
Okay, so I'll go against him. Nope.
Nope, that one.
No dice. And then third attack against the one that's close by again.
Yes.
I whip out a
That
quick
misses.
series of that's a shame. Quick series of shots, hastily taken as I run into the room.
Yeah. Understandable why they didn't hit so well.
What
Your turn.
Okay. It's here 5. And that would be 20 to get there. For some, okay, never mind. It was just a damn cover.
If you want, I can go first, but because we're on the same
Nah,
mission.
he looks like he's running fast.
Okay.
Definitely running past you.
Yeah, I
Okay.
didn't see you on the
Then
same like
it's
that.
5, and then I'm just gonna fucking Eldritch Blast the guy.
Which guy?
Does he have cover from me? The guy in...
Yeah, I was trying to see. It says half body. I don't think that's half. No, not from your angle here. If you like here, it would be, but from there, nah. You'll like cover. You
No,
can.
okay, then I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast him price.
Sure. The first 2 miss, but the last one makes contact.
Okay. Yep, that's my turn.
That's it. Outcommand us.
Come to
This is
my
just
life.
walking in front of you. What a rude motherfucker.
I will walk in front of him back. No, I will sprint inside the water forming around me in a bubble. And I will see this guy. Because I have a grin on my face because I finally have a magical weapon. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
It's even flaming, you know.
Try and pierce it. Even though it's slashing damage.
Yeah, that hits. But you try to pierce it, okay? I mean, wait, the longsword could be both piercing and slashing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll try and pierce it.
It reacts badly
with
flames, like screaming it. Well, not screaming, but like kind of screaming.
And with 3 rage damage as well, sorry.
3 damage. Okay, yeah, it's like pretty.
I imagine I'm kind of sounding like sort of metallic.
But you weren't reckless, huh? But
I wasn't reckless, no.
crazy. It's all meant to be reckless.
No, should have been reckless.
Zeno, your turn.
Oh, sorry, and then my
Oh,
gold aura
yeah.
reaches out.
I will
Good
move.
start the flame on him. I see. Excellent.
Oh.
No,
That is
this is a magical effect, correct? Must be
Yes.
15.
Okay. So thanks to the advantage, it only takes half. So 3 cold. Okay, cool. Okay, now Zeno. Yeah. Runs in.
I'll run in. And I'm gonna point my wand of wonder at the big guy there in the back, and I will activate.
Really got on a taste for it now.
Yes.
Yeah. It has like a shit ton of charges, right?
Yeah, 7. And it's like, I used 1 and
Yeah,
it
yeah,
reset
yeah.
already because long rest. So
You haven't taken a long rest.
Yes.
Oh, you were one of the people who did. Yeah. Did you?
Yeah.
You have to. Oh, you only used 1, so obviously we gained smoke. Yeah, cool.
yeah,
This is where he kills all.
And you're targeting
quite possibly.
the back. you said, right?
18. You cast Gust of Wind. Okay, with Gust of Wind, what's that again?
A line of a strong line
that's
from
the
a
one I
6 foot
have.
long and 10 feet wide blast from the direction you choose for the spell's duration. You can choose right and everything. Like
I mean, yeah, and I chose, like, I pointed at the guy, so it's gonna go that way.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Range.
Pretty useful.
This doesn't have range. This is a stealth range. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
It's like
And you
perfect,
chose
actually.
Strong Gust of Wind straight
Well-
towards the big guy at the back.
Big guy at the back. Okay, cool.
The other 2 are like ranged, but I don't think that beats anything.
No, it doesn't. It's not that strong wind, I guess. Okay, cool. And it's 10 feet wide, so basically like a corridor of wind, basically going up like these kind of lines, right?
Okay.
I'm guessing.
Could have been better.
Yeah, it's like Caesar would probably be quite hard to run through the wall when it said takes a shot at you, Tom. Zeno,
What a
sorry.
bastard.
Do you have your shield out? No, you were holding the
No.
wand, right? Yeah.
Yes, 16 AC.
No, good enough. First
Aha.
one, and then another shot. 3 piercing damage.
Ow.
Remember, you have the
So
10
badly.
HP.
Oh yeah, to do minus that one first. Minus
Okay,
3.
yeah, it doesn't look like it really wants to try to walk through it. This Tomb Guardian tries to just like stride through the gusts of wind. So start on it would make a DC 15 jump saving throw. Cool. This is...
I feel like
fail
against
those
the
nice
spell? Saving
times,
throw
yeah.
against the spell? Not really, right?
It's it's the gust of if the gust of wind is like a spell from it is a spell, right? There is a spell.
Yeah, it's a magical
I think
effect,
yeah,
so-
this is definitely a
Okay.
saving throw.
Yeah, I guess it's magic wind. It doesn't matter anyway. But
Yeah, this is
15
like
but it meets it with its normal one. But still, it must do 2 for move every 1.
Difficult terrain, basically.
So
yeah, it's difficult,
it can
right?
only go 30 feet. It just like it basically just like strides against the wind, like trying to get towards you, but it's not able to get that far. The one in the back, the guy's like, God damn, he just got away at my shot. Fuck two guys and shoots it out
Hey.
with Mendes instead.
That sounds pretty chill. Hey, come on.
But he's in the gust of wind. You gotta do a save.
Oh
right?
yeah, okay. He can get pushed 5 feet back against the wall, I guess, and
Take D6 bludgeoning damage.
No, this one is a fucking look. Saved you getting crit jacker, you lucky boy.
Thank you.
And then it shoots at you with the light crossbow once. 14 can't possibly hit, right?
Nope.
And again. Ooh,
Big
terrible
Calcomanos
cross.
has a pretty nice AC now, right?
Hey. Nice.
Cool. Cool. That's it. So then the Tomb Guardian seems to almost like go fucking.
Fuck
It's
what
just
else?
going like the flames, like making like get real angry, and I see if it goes berserk. Thought it had this thing also. Okay. It just turns like and just attacks you, Aquaman. But it has
Very high-pitched scream
seems to be
for-
acting. It's on fire, man. It seems to be very kind of inaccurate due to the flame. It's like kind of flashing out wildly, so it has disadvantage. Oh, you lucky boy! Otherwise, you take 9 bludgeoning.
So 4, I guess.
Yeah, 4 bludgeoning, and then slam into you
Oh
again.
wait, I have temper HP.
Yeah, 16 doesn't hit.
Misses.
Okay, cool. Yeah. And that's a terrible damage rolls after seeing they were 17, maybe 1700 base. Alright, Sky, your turn.
17 is good.
I laugh at that. I laugh at that goblin. I imagine caring about cover.
It shoots
I
over the
remain-
winds like.
Firmly where I am. Yeah, let's keep going at this one. I wanna...
Yeah, it's looking pretty bad.
Let's go. So I have macros for this now.
Whoa.
Pow. Macros is broken, guys. But actually, with a bonus action, I shoot at this one.
Of course.
But that's
Yeah,
more
we-
like it. That's the kind of numbers we're looking for. Ooh, big hit on that guy.
Yeah, you fucking just like hit it through the neck. It kind of stumbles like a
And
bit.
then this one's low. Like looking, or looking not low, low.
You know,
but
if
like,
you did another attack that much damage, you might.
Okay, I'm just gonna confirm this. I'm gonna shoot twice at him normally. Or I'm gonna shoot once at him normally and see how it
Once
goes.
in normal, yeah. You can say one at a time. Yeah, that hits. Would have missed otherwise.
Calculated.
still
Alive? Okay, cool.
You're like 13 damage,
Then
I'd say.
I'll give him
Okay, give or take.
that.
Yeah, that hits. Ooh. Could be.
Yeah.
Oh! Exactly
what I was
Perfect.
see.
To just stumble against the wall and fall back. Nice.
And then yeah, I'll just end my turn there. I'm gonna do a lot of stuff, so I'm just gonna see who that is.
Okay, Richard, your turn.
I will do some good old Eldritch Blasts on the
The Tomb Guardian?
guy. Yeah, Tomb Guardian.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks like a crit.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, they all hit, so 7, but did less than your all. He did some
Yeah,
less
I did.
than last hit. Okay, low. 2 net 2s on it. 7, 12, 25. Yeah, good damage. It's still standing there.
I didn't
anything
blast an
else?
eye out.
No. It's got a bucket helm. If you guys wore bucket helms, you guys would always have been fine. You silly boys.
I don't do anything else.
Okay, my turn. I will move here. As I'm moving, it gets hit with the cold from my sea water. Let me just you shift double click for the character sheet. Yeah, okay.
Oh, succeeds. Takes half of how much?
Half of 3, so 1.
Takes no damage from
It
your
dies.
water. Oh yeah.
And I will ready an attack. Wait, can I still ready? Right? Like I can ready, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've done the other. Oh, nice.
Action
Okay.
ready,
Yeah, cool. For after
Why don't you just kill
the
it?
well,
Hey,
wait,
don't say Tom. He does what he wants, and it's his turn. Come on, man.
I'm just wondering. I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up.
for after his turn
You're gonna ready in action. Do what after his turn? Just
to
attack.
attack. Yeah.
Okay. Zeno, your turn.
Okay.
You're having to concentrate on the gust wind, remember?
Yeah. I know. I knew. Should I do anything fancy or should I not?
Do it again. Point it at Aquaman.
Scary. No.
No.
Once per combat is good enough for now.
Okay. Yeah. You'll just have to attack.
You know what? I will just Sacred Flame the big guy. Let's see if this is done correctly.
Okay.
All the things to roll. Yes. Clickety clack. Come on, fail the save, fucker. I dare you. Please fail the save.
16 dexterity save. I mean, yeah, really bad dexterity. Yeah? Takes
Yeah.
radiant damage. It the flame seems severely affected, but it's still standing.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, even Radiant does? Okay.
Cool. Alright, Dwarven back starts within this.
But that's Menace though.
No, after his turn.
After its turn.
Oh, off the scene. I thought it was off scene. So never mind.
It wasn't, right, Chucky?
No, after the big item.
Jump, just avoid being pushed back. Fails, so just push back. Ah! Takes the shots anyway. Has this advantage, I guess. Like, yeah, that's definitely half. Okay, I'll attack Richard. Richard's not in any sort of cover. Fires across the board with Richard. Misses. And again.
Wait, it misses or not? Well.
Oh, you
Well,
12
what's
hits
your
you?
Yeah.
Okay.
My-
3 damage to you. Oh my god, 3 damage to you. And then he's like, I shoot this one. He's really easy to hit. He like walks into it. Oh, so it doesn't shoot. No, yeah. Okay, misses with the other one. Alright, Tomb Guardian is standing there. Makes a strength saving throw.
That really matters.
Passes. And then swings at Alcamenos as he presents himself. This one has not taken any fire. No. Okay, cool. So just slams into you normally. But misses. Tries again. 15?
This is...
20 misses?
Oh, sorry, 20? I thought you said 15.
Sorry, I meant 15 damage, yeah. I was just shooting it. I was like,
I didn't see the roll. No, that hits. So 7.
7 bludgeoning, yep.
I just take it to the face.
Remember, you had the 10 for your points.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll add that
you,
afterwards.
you already. Oh, what? It's. Wait.
Okay, so fine. Plus
No, take it off your 10 for hit points.
3,
No.
minus, and then so. Okay, so there we go.
So that's your actual HP. Okay,
Yeah.
and your 10 hit points are gone, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's the end of its turn, Jacob. If you
I
want.
take it to its face, spit before him, and say, "Pathetic. Let me show you how it's done." And I will recklessly attack twice.
Oh, reckless. Yeah, okay. Don't messing up this time.
There we go.
Oh!
Okay, there we go. You're like, this is a tactic, boys. This is what we should have been going with.
Plus
You
3
18
H.
plus 5? Oh. 23?
Fucking
Perfect lethal,
3 and a
boys.
2.
Perfect lethal again. Wow, no leaving things with 1 HP this fight. Yeah, you just fucking like just stab it like it's got like the bucket end with like the slit in the face, and you just like jab it like right through. The sword comes out the back of the head. It sinks with knees, then you sink it out.
And then I look at the 2 dwarves and try and intimidate them, but they're in
I mean,
that.
they look pretty intimidated already, but they're not like they can do any fucking shit outside.
I'll run over, and as I run, I just want to decapitate one. But I mean, that's gonna be hard to do on a single swing. I realize, but I'm gonna try. God damn it! God damn it!
Pretty good, man. I mean, if you ever go to do
Next
it,
fucking roll.
Oh my god!
Fire damage.
Holy shit!
Files. You should have had to do a strength save for this combat anyway. I'm assuming you would have passed for me because the win.
Oh, but I'm going the right way, right?
Yeah, it's true. You had to get
Oh, so I could
movement
have
speed,
pushed.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah, you would just be
22
pushed.
plus 20, 42 plus 3. Oh my god, they literally have 45 HP. You literally did the exact fucking damage.
So okay, so I do decapitate him. I guess I just like.
going with a
Fucking in your head, Kumzan's like, yes, this is the power we need. Alcamenos. A foe that fights us on the ground is a dead foe.
No one can stand before us.
Yeah.
Jack was just one-shotting everything.
I just crit twice.
So like, he ran up and just one-shot the dwarf.
Oh,
that
dude,
cut
what
off
the
his
fuck
head.
are these rolls?
Yeah, look, dude, you're actually like, you will D. Oh my god, this is so insane. Right, yeah, but yeah, you just cut his fucking head off.
I should. Yeah, we should.
Initiatives for 2
10
more
plus
prongs.
10 fire? What?
Yeah.
We should
So
do
even though I
more
did
narrative
this
stuff in
before,
combat.
even
It
though
seems to
says
work out
to
with the
do
dice.
The wolf acts now, it doesn't. Wait, Jacko,
Sorry.
you readied an action. You can't fucking run and do that.
Oh yeah, shit! You've totally
Good,
right.
whatever.
Fuck.
Time, like, I mean, bothered that conning, but you can definitely not do this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You got too into the mood when you did fucking
Yeah.
kill the other guy. You're like, oh yeah,
I was
let's
so hyped. Okay,
I
my
will
bad.
pretend that you somehow did that, but never happens again, okay? And if this combat was at all dangerous anymore, it wouldn't have been allowed. Right, Sky, your turn.
Okay. Well, Alcamenos kind of has this, but at the same time, kills are kills. I'll take a. I don't really need to, but I'll take a roleplay step forwards and
Nice,
shoot at that
thanks.
tomb to off a little bit.
I appreciate it. A little bit.
A little
Roleplay
bit.
step
And by a little bit, I mean I'm gonna sharp shoot him 3 times.
a little shot to them.
A little bit of shooting. Ooh.
Ooh, that was almost a 7.
But Alcamenos is a juicy target.
it's true. Nah, that'd be very mean. I'll just shoot again. Oh god.
Oh, Jesus.
My
My butt is pointing out,
If I
Sky.
miss, if I get a 5 hit, oh.
Okay, then you would have done it. Okay, oh, yeah, you had. Okay. Ooh. Not good. Yeah, it's still alive.
Minimum damage.
Alright, Richard, your turn.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a
Minimum 18
role
damage.
play step forward.
Nice. I like
And
that. Let me see.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast him a little bit.
Yeah, he's not halfway hidden. Definitely not. Cool. 2 hits, but still standing.
Is he at
Now come
one?
in. So it's like, why do you
Oh,
suck
kills
so
you,
much? All
let's
these
go.
arrows and both flying over your head, and it is now your turn again. Despite the fact you feel you moved in man very recently.
I mean, I'd be willing to forgo my movement.
Well,
This
let's
turn.
Gino out first.
Yeah, that's like, sure.
Because you would technically, like, even if we saw you somehow delayed your turn until like this, then it would. I do know you.
I will do a sacred flame.
He's like, no, Aquaman, you can't get them all. That's
Can't
it.
get all the kills.
Alright, well, let's see if they save or not.
Live or die.
They choose die. They chosen poorly. Yeah, and
Let's see.
the music stops.
Sino, can
How
you...
far is the door?
move this
Shit.
way?
I stopped the wind.
Okay. I woke up and I fucking wrecked this Tomb Guardian creation thing again with Eldritch Blast.
Oh,
Also,
oh.
I got myself stuck in a pillar. Never mind.
Yeah, you try to like blast it all to pieces. I got it.
Try and assist them with
With
Wing
the
at it.
sword. Okay.
the magic fire
So
longsword.
like, yeah, okay, but the flame doesn't really matter.
Need to fire them.
Like the longsword doesn't. Yeah, it's fucking. It's, yeah, the amount of fire heat that's coming off this is not enough to melt fucking.
Oh yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Anyway.
but you try to like fuck it up. Like, how long do you spend doing this? Like, if you really want to like completely destroy it, it might take a while.
I'll just fuck it up enough
Well,
that
you
it
got-
will
you got
take a while.
Sledgehammer.
Yeah, the sledgehammer would help. Like, I mean, like you know, it'd be like a couple of minutes.
Yeah,
to
I
do it.
think it's worth it for the time it's going to take with a sledgehammer to destroy it.
Sure. So you guys should walk up.
Wouldn't just the just be faster?
Eldritch Blast and Sledgehammers.
Well, I mean, you can do
Way
both.
to go.
Yeah, come on.
You both.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a sledgehammer out.
Like, I feel like if 2 minutes of exertion now is like any amount of time that's so apparent is they're not sending more Tomb Guardians after us. Like, it's
Mhm.
just...
Yeah,
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, no problem.
completely wreck it.
Right. I cock my bow. Let's go.
We
Okay.
might have lost the element of surprise, but that is no matter. Justice is with us.
Okay. I move to this location. I turn invisible, and I prepare to shoot Withers if I see him.
Okay.
Sino, could you nudge up a little bit?
Sorry?
I need to see. Okay, never mind. I can see the room quite well.
The most basic use of invisibility, but I'm not saying that.
Yeah, I don't wanna. I'm sure this guy's gonna hear us coming because we didn't stealth, so I don't wanna give out too much time, so I'm just gonna kick in the door.
Spend a couple of minutes using the channel. Don't want to give him too much time. Okay, sure.
Well,
I know.
that's probably.
Yeah, you kick open the door, like this poor wooden door. And yeah. He's like kind of standing behind the desk, looks completely like he was expecting you at this point.
Haha. That's what I was expecting you to expect.
Alright, Chris, so you see him.
Yeah, I see him.
So he starts talking about like, must you do this again?
Ah, you-
How it starts flying towards him.
Yeah.
I don't know how much AC this guy's got, but I want to find out, so I'm gonna sharpshoot.
Okay.
You know.
So as Aquaman starts like speaking, like 3 arrows shoot past his shoulder.
Yeah, so you start
I
seeing
kind of wanted to flame strike the moment you open the door,
It's
but
not visible, so
Oh, you didn't.
first one again.
no, but it doesn't matter, Chris. Like, this would happen regardless. As like the first arrow, like, kind of goes still goes flying into the room.
Sure.
You know, not that fucking bad. Like, it's still a 7, whatever that once you care. Like he starts talking like he's signed, but then he kind of notices the arrow and like as it kind of flies past missing, but before you can get the second one off.
No, that's the first one with advantage because I was invisible.
Oh yeah, sorry, but I guess
But, yes.
like that's okay. Well, then I'll just be worried for me. I mean, yeah, as the arrow like kind of flying towards him, it looks like he's gonna hit. He looks like he's starting to outcommand and then just like sees it and suddenly he's gone.
Bookshelf.
Yeah, just like hits, flies in a shot behind him. So yeah, it looks like if he was invincible, it still probably would have hit.
Are we out of combat or?
I as if he were invisible, I shoot 2 more times at like the location where he was. So like,
Yeah.
think another 2 arrows.
Move it. See how accurate you are. Testing it out, Well, yeah, it's fucking like, let's see if you Robin Hooded with a 20 though. No Robin Hood. Oh no, well, 2 are the same.
exactly
So they both
wrong,
Robin Hood each other.
Yeah.
The other one hit off the first out, and the other one just hits it right on. But no, it's there's all those like weird sort of crawling hands. If you remember the description of movement, had all these strange things. They kind of like, it's kind of like creeping along the floor. They don't seem really to react at all to what's happening.
Okay.
It's not like they're like So yeah, you can act out initiative for now.
Okay.
I will stride forward and attack this hand.
Okay.
Back
that
into
point,
initiative we go.
Yeah.
Okay, let's roll initiative.
No, these things are like CR0. I don't want to do like 8 things turns when they get like +1
You
to
can
hit.
just say
like,
it's not like it's
yeah, you just walk around and just like smash them. Like they like feebly try to like claw back at you and run towards you, but like there's like at one point there's like 5 getting up your leg. At one point you just like kind of cut them all down off one leg like a strike.
Flaming sword.
As I do this, I just look yellow in the room. Coward! Return to us!
Okay, avoiding Alchemos's flaming sword. I want to start going through the stuff.
Okay.
So I want to fully investigate all of these. I think these assume they're shelves of some kind. Everything on the desk.
There were like body
well
parts
as
and shit, right? And anatomy drawings and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that. Okay, so you want to go through all like the kind of books and journals and stuff, but then there's also like kind of books on the desk. Okay, so you spend a good few minutes flipping through all that kind of stuff.
Cast detect magic.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I guess. I'll wait. I'll give it like a minute to see if he's coming back before I start going through everything.
Okay. Yeah, you're just like ready and stuff. Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Alright, and you do detect magic? Okay, that'll take 10 minutes. Okay, so basically you spend a good 10 minutes just like looking through the room basically.
Yeah, and then
You guys
the
did it, okay.
detect magic. And
So in general, so he seems like a lot of these books and stuff like he may have wrote himself or like kind of journals over his life here and interesting things like that. After you spend a few minutes flipping through it, you find an entry that stands out, which is this one. Can I just shuttle place?
Yeah. I'll read aloud I'll read aloud theatrically to the group.
Do it in his voice.
Yeah, do it.
In his voice, the master returns with a marvelous gift. I can't remember what he sounded like in, so this is what he sounds like now. A cast off creation of the gods, dead and yet not. The all-seeing is blind to its existence, and the mother of illusions looks past it. Sweet irony. The master hopes to raise the creature to power by glutting it on souls. The master has brought the Sown sisters here to nurse it and to help build the device needed to feed it. As for me, I am only saddened that my studies shall one day come to an end. I owe the master much for the time that he has given me. I can only work harder in the little time that remains for this world.
Okay.
Well, that's
Leia.
Stay a while and listen.
stay a while.
So you find
Listen.
it was there's like enough random equipment on a desk to make a scholar's pack if that's at all interesting to someone. You can like look up some
Can I
stuff.
copy? Oh, I can copy this.
There's also there's a spell book.
Ooh, I'll take that.
It will just kind of open on the desk next to him, and yeah, he didn't like do you like looking into it or do you like?
Yeah, I look into it.
Okay, yeah, there's like various spells. I'll tell you what is interesting. One thing that's kind of interesting that's not a spell that you recognize, but like it's hard to tell. But you don't know all spells, and you are divine spellcaster. On like the inside back cover, like where there might be like a blow or something. There's what appears to you to be a you think it's like a name. It's hard to tell exactly, but it's Kimura Blackfire, and like just from looking at it, like it's probably a name. I mean, you can make your own opinion, but it's written like that, and it should by itself, and it's spelled like
On the back of the book.
this. Yeah, detect magic. You also see there is one of the books on the desk also appears to be magical. It's whatever enchantment, and if you look at it, It's hard to tell exactly how it works, but it's like some sort of like tome, and it seems to have pictures throughout it, almost like the anatomy of like what you see appear to be like golems and like strange humanoid creatures.
No, okay.
Oh, dude, are those? Okay, well, Sky, I don't know, but Sky doesn't know.
I
concerning,
have no idea what they are, Chris.
Also,
can I roll maybe?
to know what a tome is?
Just they're like a manual of. I mean,
Sure, roll knowledge arcana, I guess.
with a 0, nice. Here we go. Huh?
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. These things aren't. I mean, they're rare, but they're not like legendary or anything. You've heard of like stories where like powerful spellcasters would write down basically instructions in creation on how you would create a golem out of material.
So I don't necessarily know that this is like a particularly crazy object in of itself, but I do know. This must be a manual on the construction of artificial life forms, like the many that we've encountered in the tomb.
I most likely will not be much use of us in the tomb itself, but might be if we live. If we get out of here, it might be useful for other purposes. If it can be used to make other golems than the ones we've seen.
I suppose that as long as it is not created of flesh of the deceased.
I'll take it for now, and I'll say we should investigate it more closely.
I would agree with you guys. You also sense an aura of enchantment magic coming from inside, like the drawer on the desk.
I try to. I try to open it.
Sure. Yeah, you open it, and it's like kind of like a fist-sized grey stone.
Wait, a fist-sized gravestone?
Grey stone.
Grey. Okay.
The color grey.
There's a grey stone in there.
A gravestone, like a small
Do you
grave.
care about his spellbook, by the way? Just
I took.
But like, do you want me to like tell you? The
I want the ritual spells.
There are no ritual spells apart from detect magic.
Then I just take it anyway.
Okay, cool. I'm just saying, do I need to like look at the list and send you it? But no.
No.
Concerning the
It
notes.
has no point for me right now.
Yeah.
Concerning the journal handouts, is there any name in there that I would recognize, like the All-Seeing, Mother of Illusions, Soon Sisters? Probably not. But
Isn't it all-seeing like something to do with Podtrack's patron or something? Or Richard's patron? I can't. Is that? I know that I can't remember the exact arrangement of how the gods work, but there's like Mistra and someone and something.
Give me a second.
Is Mistra the Mother of Illusions?
She was like a. I'm not sure if she's Mother of Illusion. She's like just magic in general, I think. She sounds like a very Mother of Illusion name, though. Miss.
No.
I'm pretty sure she's like a great deity of like all magic. Not.
No. There's none of these like seem to ring a bell with either of you, or like any of.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see there's any possible ways.
Okay, so I want to take. Let me think. I want collateral. I know what a journal keeper fears most. Okay, I'm gonna take. So this is like personal journals dating back a long way, right?
Yeah.
Okay, as far as I can tell,
No.
I want to take the first one. I want to take the most chronologically old one. I want to take the most recent one. Probably he's currently writing in on like the desk or whatever.
Sure, yeah.
And then like a random one from like somewhere in the middle. I just pick one at random.
Sure.
These are my hostages.
Nice. I like them. I like them.
I do think briefly about like leaving a note, but like that strikes me as a little bit petty. He knows what it's about. So I just...
What would be petty is burning this place to the ground, I believe.
Well, I think that just like ensures that he sets himself against us forever.
Yeah.
It's like maybe he doesn't want to annihilate us with the giant rockfall trap if like his journals are going to get in the way.
Definitely.
Exactly.
Yeah. I take the Greystone, obviously.
Sure.
And when he disappeared, there was no trace of magic, right? Like he just vanished. He just didn't do anything.
There was no trace of him casting a spell. Like you're not sure many ways to vanish out of some form of magic.
Have a look through the
That's
spell book and
completely normal.
see if any of the spells and I explain what it did.
So it basically looked the same as Sky turning invisible.
Yeah, it's like impossible to tell if they're turning invisible or teleporting. There is There is no spell in the spell book with. Wait, how does rogue know rogue trick does? There's no spell, but there is interesting. No spell that would also explain invisibility. He doesn't have
Okay.
invisibility.
Interesting. How high a level spell can you
Up to
cast?
5th.
Fifth.
Thick boy.
If only I could learn other spells and rituals from it.
So it was not merely a bluff, both his abilities and his cowardice.
Grumble, grumble.
It's-
Well, we found some stuff of interest, right? We got some journals. We got the Golem book. We got what was the grey? We got like a grey stone.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
not a
it's magical
gravestone.
and so. A grey stone.
Anything else was there? Nice.
No. 2 books in the grey stone and the only magical items within this place.
Is there anything of interest on this thing? At the cave?
Yeah, there was that strange like kind of bird, like the skeletal songbird that was making raspy noise. It's still like kind of just like just standing around occasionally, like kind of croaking a weird sort of raspy songbird sound.
Are the bars wide enough for me to get a hand through?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah,
Can I grab the bird and try and crush it?
sure. Roll to hit.
Okay.
Not the
It's not.
bird.
It's not gonna-
like a big scary hand.
It cares about that? Okay.
Sure.
What do I roll to hit? With my unarmed, right? So
It
plus.
uses this word to describe it, but I don't know what this word means. There we go. Bad-tempered and uncooperative. Sounds exactly like it wouldn't want to be grabbed to me, Jacko.
Just a +4? Or +6, I guess? Because I'm not proficient with unarmed.
You should be,
Right.
right?
Am I?
Wait, why? You probably are.
Barbarian, almost certainly.
Sure.
Sure. Okay, then +10.
Okay, it's fucking quarter 2. I need to check, I think. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Did you follow? What happened?
No.
The laptop.
Something
fell
for
over.
something
Oh.
fell off.
Alright, Jacko, roll bludgeoning damage.
Stay on the side. And
Alarmed is just 1 plus strength.
a 7.
7? Okay, that's a lot of damage. Okay, yeah, you just kind of like crush in the bones, like the really old bones kind of turn to dust as it lets out a last sort of mournful songbird scream.
Songbird scream. Okay, hang on. Talk to me about this grey stone, Ian.
Okay, it's a fairly translucent-ish kind of fist-sized stone. Potrax said it emanated an aura of enchantment.
Translucent.
I don't know how it's translucent, also grey, but it is apparently.
But translucent, like, is it smooth? Is it like a gem?
Fairly smooth, yeah. Like it's not a gem you've ever seen of, but like.
Okay, so not
definitely
like cut like a gem, but it's like rounded, sort of.
rounded.
Imagine looks like sort of not like edged like a cut diamond or something. Like it's kind of a smooth, sort of round shape, like a lump of amber or something.
Yeah, more natural than like something being cut. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Well then, while not necessarily achieving anything, I feel better for it. I thank you.
Yeah, at least we scratched that itch. Now that we've invoked his wrath, let's go explore the 4th.
I ask,
We'll move down.
where's Zeno? I asked the
You go down.
skull. Oh, sorry, yeah, we go down.
Oh yeah, the skull. Yeah.
I asked the skull, did you have particular allegiance with that creature?
No, never met him personally.
Huh.
Didn't really meet him now, to be honest.
Well, hopefully we will.
Why, if you say so.
Anyway, before we go down though, Ian.
Mhm.
Okay, where did we leave the supplies? They're at the top of they're near the stairs on the 3rd level, right?
Maybe all together again.
Okay, before we go down, I want to fucking get this secret door open and fucking wedge them open with some iron spikes.
Sure. Yeah, you can do that. No problem.
Just completionist. I want to fucking.
Oh, don't worry about it, Chris. Can do.
Cool. Okay, I'll take away like 2 iron spikes per door.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Chris calls in the chat. He says, "What the fuck? Who's the guy that looks like Chris's little brother?" The meme is complete.
Gotta love it.
I don't get it. I didn't really hear.
I think Podtrack looks like me.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Maybe this stairwell keeps going. Does it keep going down, or does it stop here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, there's more levels.
It's like 8 more sections or something. Still, like, you know.
Yeah, okay, I guess.
Like, whereabouts relative in this?
I just thought it'd be a real big final boss fight.
I think they actually all the stairwells line up perfectly, so we can already tell what square we're in. I should start.
I guess there must be a secret door, right? Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
You may have, yeah.
We're in a secret area. That's how it works.
I start touching the walls in.
Okay. Roll perception.
Really should not be the guy to do this.
Yeah, I'll do a mapping at the same time. But
Yeah, but you do it.
Yeah.
as I map the
You're-
wall,
you're-
I'm like,
Jack, you're assisting him, right?
I'll also perceive.
he's a
Yeah,
I'm
I'll-
assisting Richard.
You don't need assist me.
but you're only feeling the walls. That's everyone's description of what they're perceiving. That's what Jacko said.
Well, hang on. Well, hang on. The floor could have traps
Okay,
and stuff.
so you
You know?
check the floor.
A little bit floor too.
Hello.
Maybe keep one eye on the ceiling.
Okay, I like it.
Wait a minute.
Looking at the floor, looking at the ceiling. Good enough for me.
We have 8 eyes.
That's gonna be fine. Yeah, you four like basically scout out this little corridor. It seems completely just normal stone corridor, except for the end, which you do find what you're pretty sure the secret door. Like it's not that well hidden on this side. You're
Okay.
assuming it's probably down the other. Like this side, you can see part of the mechanism and all that kind of stuff. Already.
Would be really weird if it wasn't any kind of
I love
secret door
that.
here.
It's like a Sims hallway.
But yeah, that's-
I look at the others. So we should expect combat from here on.
Agreed.
There'll be many powerful enemies. The Soon sisters I have no knowledge of, but they sound like powerful foes. I open the door.
Okay.
This
Everyone
also
stop
good.
moving. No, you are where you are. You open the door. Okay. How much can you see?
I can see a potato head. I don't know what those things are.
Yeah, what
Okay,
the
yeah,
fuck
you can
is
see enough to read out the whole description. This vaulted chamber features a 10-foot deep, sunken floor, surrounded by ledges without railings. Alcoves along the ledges hold painted wooden statues of hornet-headed humanoid warriors, each wearing a grass skirt and clutching a spear. A gruesome throne, lashed together of bone and strips of skin, stands atop the west ledge. A fearsome horned skull surmounts the throne, and small skulls are piled around it. The seat of the throne appears to be made of stretched skin and has a metal scepter resting on it. Shuffling about the sunken portion of the room are 3 gaunt humanoid figures in dusty robes draped in cobwebs, their eyes and mouths stitched shut. Armed with brushes and clay pots of pigment, they paint the walls and pillars with grim, poorly rendered illustrations.
We're sorry, their eyes and mouths shut?
Mm-hmm.
How are they painting? Oh, I guess that's why they're poorly rendered. That makes sense.
Yeah, you can film when you're blind.
How much wall is there though? Like, how much time have they had so far? The walls are
They're just like
filled.
painting over old stuff, like
Yeah.
just gonna go around. and-
Yeah, like I mean, you can't really see from where you are with like too
Yeah,
much
yeah, yeah.
detail, but like Alcomendos. So yeah, I mean, what do you gotta do immediately, right? It's like but yeah, it looks for you, Alcomendos, that they are like there's like paint.
I'm
around
gonna
or
try and
something.
stealth.
Like, cool.
I'm gonna try and be quiet.
Okay, yeah.
Really,
Oh, what? No, it was an 18. I thought it looks like a 4.
it's very in the middle,
That's
but
a
I'll
4.
take it.
It's a 5. I'm taking it. All right. Wait. What? Sorry, I keep on forgetting. What's everybody's god right now? You have Moricus. You have Kubazan, Alcomendos. Richard, you have
That's all.
Assault.
Papazotto, and Zeno, you have
Elgin.
Elgin. Yeah.
Agent.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You try to be sneaky, Alcomendos. You think you're doing a pretty good job for you.
Yeah, I do sneaky as well.
Nice. Roll stealth.
I'm also gonna be
Alright, everyone roll stealth if they all want to be stealthy.
Also,
sure.
That's
Hey.
So stealthy nowadays.
Not gonna be not advantage. So
that's 2.
2. Yeah.
Ah, fucking. I mean, it's group stealth, right?
Sure.
Everyone
Everyone
thinks
did
so.
well.
Group sounds a bit fast, I suppose.
Alright, yeah, we'll do. Yeah, as you kind of get in, you like probably enter room, Chris. You like kind of look around to see what they're if they are painting, the paintings there, seeing if they're doing on blank stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, one of them, we'll say this one so you get a fairly quick eye at it. It's just like kind of like painting over, like a scene, and in that scene, it's hard to tell exactly what happens, but it looks like it's all of the image you can bear. Like keep in mind now, it's looks like some sort of like human man, like kind of choking on some sort of gas. And as you kind of look around, you see that in the other two, one of them, this one here, is painting the tumbling room you remember yourself being in, and there's like kind of crudely drawn version of Alcamenos with like his like a hand dangling limp. And this one over here is like drawing the scene of like when Zeno had his hand like kind of crushed off.
Rude.
Wait, this is just a generic person. Wait, which was that like supposed to? Was that like one of us?
Yeah, this is the one. This one.
I'm trying to think if any of us choked at any point.
Looking at it,
Like,
as you kind of like you try to focus on that, but you notice the other two seem to be you guys.
Yeah.
This one you don't recognize the person, but you see they've got on like kind of like a fancy like kind of clothing, and you notice that it's got like a yellow kind of satchel.
a bit of yellow in there. The old yellow
there's a little bit of yellow in there.
Poor guy.
And he's still drawing that? Okay.
He's kind of like painting it over, like kind of getting it ready for like a new painting to go on top. If you know what I mean, like kind of like a fresh coat.
Okay, so that's creepy.
I start moving.
What was the things in the alcoves? That was this was the skin chair, right?
Yeah.
With
The
the
thing in
skull.
the alcove was wooden statues, like painted of like hornet-headed humanoid warriors wearing like a grass like kind of skirt and like with a spear.
Okay, move along this far.
And to the north, the same thing.
Yep, they're
Yeah.
the same kind of statues.
So can you list the like all
The description of that
throne
again, yeah. A gruesome throne lashed together of bone and strips of skin stands atop the west edge. A fearsome horned skull surmounts the throne, and small skulls are piled around it. The sealed throne appears to be made of stretched skin and has a metal scepter resting on it.
Ooh, metal scepter, huh? Let's move to like here. How good of a look can I get at the metal scepter without having to like go, too much closer?
I mean, it's a pretty good look.
Cool.
If everybody is around here, I mean, I don't know. Sky is not, so I will just open the doors. So as soon as Richard gets a little bit closer, I'll just wait for look at him.
This door, like it. Okay, yeah, it doesn't seem to have any sort of handle or even hinge that you can really see.
Huh. What was it made out of?
Like it looks like perhaps it would come up from the bottom, but like it doesn't seem like it's meant to just be lifted by it.
Curious.
I will perception check the door. Or investigate the door.
Okay, yeah, roll perception.
Squares.
Oh, okay, nice. So you kind of check the door, and the door, like I described it, it seems to be very large, incredibly heavy sort of door with nothing on it. But as you kind of look around, you see that actually on both sides, as you kind of try to check the hinges, you think that on both sides are actually secret doors kind of hidden here and here.
Oh.
And you're like pretty sure about that.
Okay, yeah, I put my hand on this one and then show it to Zeno, like straight opposite the wall of me. Let us check it out as well.
Okay,
I'll
yeah,
try
I
and
mean, like
push.
once you point out, you can also see there's like kind of secret door there.
I'll give Richard a nod and I'll open the secret door.
So you like try to open it, and like in the same sort of way all the others are kind of like sliding on the hinge, but this one just doesn't budge. Like there's like a secondary kind of locking mechanism or something behind it.
I look to see now. As Zeno doesn't do anything, I go and try to open the door.
I do the thing. I opened it.
So you just like try to open it again, like it just
Yeah.
doesn't budge.
Oh, okay, I'll look at you and do 3, 2, 1, and then try and do it at the same time.
Okay. Are you trying to like really do it, or just like kind of open it like you would open a normal door? Like you try and do it like by force, like break it, or just like open it?
Trying to do it strongly, but not, I guess not breaking it. No,
Okay. So you're not like really like like trying to wrench a door for its hinges kind of thing. Just like kind of
definitely not.
No, it still seems to be locked.
I just give a shake of my head.
Sorry, are you doing anything, Sky? What I kind of
Yeah, I'm mapping the room, so I guess
Okay,
it's
sure.
I have to become visible in order to draw my map, rather frustratingly. So I do that, and then
Sure. Okay.
Okay, I guess-
I'll
trying to figure that
I'll
out.
just cast a message from Nakamenos telling him that I'll go and cast Detect Magic in the secret room, secret corridor. And I'll go over to the secret corridor and start casting Detect Magic outside of this room.
Yeah, no problemo. Yeah, you go back. Oh, actually, as you kind of go back and you kind of like look over to him once more, and as you kind of head out, you hear the voice of Papazod in your head. He's like, Richard, I believe that Frona, I mean, while it's clearly made of the bones of previous Remains, the skull I recognize, I think, as Remains, there was a great Minotaur champion of the city named Karagos. I believe that is his skull.
Oh, that is very intriguing.
I would not be surprised
Minotaur?
if there was something special about it.
Yep, I'm gonna start detecting magic while the other boys are doing whatever they're doing.
I think Xeno and I just chill in this corner for a bit, right?
Okay.
when I've done my mapping, I come over and ask you guys to explain to me what you've discovered.
Okay, well, Ackerman is not the best whisperer, so maybe Xeno explains.
Hey, Sky didn't sound like he would whisper.
Yeah, I mean, again, I say
Quite
like a speaking voice appropriate for being like 2 feet away from someone. You know.
Yeah.
Cannot quite open the door.
I examine the door. What's it looking like? Is it like
Like
it looks like
the secret ones they pointed out, or like the big boy one?
I didn't point out the secret.
Yeah, but I'm assuming.
I'll come over, yeah, I'll be like, there are 2 secret doors on either side. Oh, well, there's one on either side, with a hinge that it cannot be moved. The main door itself, I do not see.
Like one going up here, one going down here.
Yeah.
And the main one, have you tried heaving that up and
We can attempt to, but it would just create a lot of noise, and it kind of points towards the undead looking folk down.
I mean,
I thought it would be unwise.
what are they going to do? Their eyes are still shut.
I'll just give a shrug to Xeno. You wish to attempt it?
Hang on. Wait, before you do, though, let's see if these things will actually react to our presence. We may as well establish that. I go over to the edge and kind of, hello? Do I get any
Just
response?
continue painting. No.
Yeah, see, they don't give a shit.
Okay. I ask Xeno to aid me in lifting up the door. At least trying to.
I aid.
Okay, yeah. You guys together definitely have a combined strength of this amount, it says. So as you kind of like heard, like kind of doing, because start lifting it up and kind of like supporting it, and it starts to lift, and you kind of like do it and like kind of slides open. There's kind of a point where it kind of like seems almost like give as it kind of gets past like the the point. There's some sort of mechanism, and it kind of like continues to slide up. But as that happens, everyone roll initiative as the 2 secret doors slide open next to you.
Oh, motherfucker. We should have broken them off, damn it.
See, so
No, you don't see this happening. You roll into initiative next round. I'll let you should roll it next round.
Oh, Xeno was so ready. He was like, I'm done with this bullshit.
That was selected.
Let me do some stuff, and I'll just.
Ah, that's not good.
oh no.
I'm sure it'll be weak sauce, man.
Everyone make. You can't make yourself big, you lazy.
But at least you stopped yourself this time. But so, the main door is open as well now, right?
Yeah. So I will get that off.
Is it staying open, or they have
Yeah,
to
it
hold it open?
seemed to get to like a point where.
Okay,
Sort of,
cool.
Yeah, for now we'll say it definitely stays open for at least like a good few seconds. Like it's what I mean. It doesn't immediately start falling down.
Oh, go. That's a pretty busy room.
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay, cool. You guys have rolled. Oh no, I have 2 of you. What are people's actual initiatives? You actually got 26.
I'm
Guy, you actually got
26, yes.
13. Richard doesn't have one yet. Aquaman, else you had 11.
15.
15.
Is that 11?
Advantage.
Advantage.
Oh, okay. Cool. Makes sense. Okay, nice. Let me get some battle music. As these ghastly-looking creatures start to like swarm out of like the very confined space they were being kept in.
Have we encountered these guys before in this campaign?
Guards? I do not believe so.
Don't think so.
We've encountered them in Curse of Strahd, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can't say, oh yeah. There's like one.
Oh yeah. So
I'll slower than
But they can roll as.
okay, yeah, you know, your turn. You're taken a bit by surprise, but you're a little bit surprised as well, so cancel that. These things
expect
start,
someone to be-
like, you know, you just see all these horrible, ghastly creatures coming out. Maybe
Oh,
I
these
love handout. There we showed them. Nice. Look at that tongue.
very disgusting.
Mm.
Imagine what they can do.
I do not wish to.
much ice cream.
I'm gonna move away.
Okay.
Poking if there's any
Yeah.
attacks they wanna roll.
Yeah.
Gonna
The
move
first
away?
one is back, but the other one will. Yeah. And the third one definitely can't try. Okay. Why did I delete that? Close this up. Okay, cool. So it tries to claw at you as you run, and I'll GR these things. You don't know anything about. How do I make this?
Hey,
thing
this isn't Pathfinder. We can just.
It's great.
What do we know about these things? Like, just...
Whisper rules of toggle. Always no query whisper. No, whisper toggle. There we go. Cool. It tries to claw at you. What's your AC?
16.
You don't have your shield out, right? But that's 16
No.
without shield. Yeah, cool.
This-
Just misses. And then the other one tries with that disadvantage. And yeah, also misses. So you just like kind of dart out the way, the claws grabbing you.
Yes, and then I cast a shatter in the corner of the room. 3rd level.
What's the range on that?
No maximized.
It won't reach Alchemy, also, right?
It should.
Okay, cool. What's the
What
range?
corner you mean like that?
Like straight in the corner there. Yeah,
Like
straight in
this?
the corner.
Yeah.
Cornerino.
10-foot range, right?
Jack was fine.
10-foot range, right?
But it's not
Yeah.
around the wall, right? Obviously.
What's the wording on shadow? Because they say North corners. But it's a loud noise, right?
It's very loud noise, yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, that's what the kind of damage is. It's damage through like the sound.
This is.
But Thunder is like Sonic.
Yeah.
So it gets damaged too much.
Because I thought we
Basically,
were only doing that once and we were never doing that. It's kind of stupid.
But this is important enough, Ian. It's,
Okay.
it's 16 damage, damn it.
I don't mind.
Yeah, it's good if we're centered on the middle of this space, but if it's centered on like.
Oh shit! Sorry, Tom.
Corners,
I
10
made
feet,
a mistake.
yeah.
It doesn't matter. Tom, make a DC 10. Well, I shouldn't show you the DC. Anyway, make a Constitution saving for Philo. It should happen at your solid turn. You notice they smelled real bad.
I remember something about this.
You're
I'm
fine.
Gucci.
You smelled Alchemanos. But he sent it in the back. Oh yeah, that is.
Yeah, on the back corner.
Right, you get rid of that stupid stuff. We don't use those, Chris, in this campaign. Alright. How much damage is this lethal?
I've rolled.
16, and with DC 16. Okay, cool. Boom.
Why are you gonna hide the
One
phone?
pass. And the rest take, so minus 16. We'll say down passes. Whatever. Yeah, sure. That's 8. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's your turn?
Yep.
Okay, cool. One of them runs out of the back. Takes like some difficult terrain, but ends up here.
Bad fucking roll.
And then claws at. There's no flanking in 5 years, though. I'm just trying to remember.
It's an optional rules, yeah.
Claws at Zeno. Zeno hit him. What a meanie.
Think-
Tries to
Also mean.
claw at you.
I think the optional rules that if you flank you get advantage, which is just broken.
That's so broken. Yeah, there's like specific abilities on monster though, like pack attacks.
Everyone's a
Make
wolf.
that
That's
shit.
like adjacent shit, man. That's
Yeah, I know,
tactics
but you
like
know, it's the same
already.
idea.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
misses with its claws again.
Get fucked.
Yeah, it won't be bad. This one can't really get out because there's a lot of stuff in the way, but attacks you with disadvantage, recommend us.
Yep.
Attempts to.
Definitely misses. This
Cool.
one
Got
runs
there.
out and attacks you, recommend us.
Oop.
Flanking for advantage.
Nice try.
17?
Misses.
What? Insanity. What's your AC? Crazy high.
Crazy high. 19.
What? The base of the armor, right?
Bracer armor and a magic shield, yeah.
Oh, you had your shield out as you were lifting the door when this all happened, huh, Jacko?
I mean, I don't have my
Yes,
sword out, but I'm
it's
assuming
all-
I can have a shield, right? Well, I mean, I can't.
You're having the shield, you're one-handed, you're lifting the incredibly
Yeah,
heavy...
because I can't use the arm for lifting anyway.
You
Right?
can't use your arm. Oh, in your useless shield. Oh, yeah. I forgot you
Well, that's
were
how
wearing
I
your shield in your
feel, yeah.
useless arm. I forgot, yeah, we said you could do that. Cool. Yeah, and it's like the magical one as well, right?
Yeah.
I remember. Cool, yeah. Sorry, I forgot you had it on your other arm. Oh, you should have gone first anyway, but your turn.
It's the whirlwind of death.
I say to Kubuzon, prepare for onslaught, and I dodge.
Yes!
Prepare for their onslaught.
Wait, but it started to make a constitution save.
Engage carnage mode.
Started to turn the Jacko real smells bad. Make a con save.
Okay.
It'd be funny if you just spent your time puking.
Nah. You smelled. You know.
+7.
Well, you know, like, you're from an ocean, he smells bad. From the land, you smell bad.
It's different cultures colliding here.
Again, oh my tabs. Oh no.
I take the dodge action.
Kuban's like, what? This isn't what we said, how come?
I meant prepare for their onslaught.
Oh, what? He's very upset about this.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, sorry, let me just get my hand off the gas. Alright, Sky, your turn. These undead are pouring from the walls, there may be hundreds.
Fucking piece of shit moved up next to me.
Yeah, roll a DC something constitution save.
DC low.
It's fine. Oh, what a chrism. Okay, fucking. Oh,
He smells.
get out of your disadvantage. I move over here and fucking take an attack.
Provoking.
Fucking shit.
No.
But that was the guy that already.
Oh no, yeah.
Oh, but then he
third.
moves, yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
fuck
okay.
is that, like, yeah, she's fucking piece of shit moving
What's
up
your
next to me.
Is it
Like,
higher than 10?
it's higher than 10.
Damn, these things are rolling real bad. They're not that bad, dude. You know? Alright, okay, cool.
Okay,
Damn it,
then.
he's got the stupid black box stuck again. Get out of here, black box.
He's mad. Out of here, black
Can I
box
get rid
of
of
the
it?
Iranians. Okay, I'm gonna.
Gonna get kicked for spam again here.
Get out.
To make my point, I'm gonna shoot this one.
Which one?
I'm mad at the one.
Try
to
to
attack
pull
me.
you.
Yeah,
14, yeah, you know, these things seem pretty easy to hit.
better fucking be.
Still alive, though.
Oh, what a bastard. And again.
Pretty dead, though. Pretty dead, though. Yep, nice.
And then. I just indiscriminately choose at one of the three, the best of the three that I can see in there.
Yeah, it'd be play this one.
And then I redirected it at the one next to him with my bonus action.
Okay.
That's better.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think there's even a redirect. You just shoot it at the hulking mass.
Okay, cool, yep.
He got in the way. Yeah, that's
This one, like, struggles to get past and ends up in this square, which is technically possible.
Wait, no.
diagonal movers, I guess.
Yeah, it can diagonal move.
Oh, like this door.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
yeah, sure.
Fantastic.
They put it. Well, I mean, it can definitely do it. It needs a gas, are very thin and spony, and they can just get through all the kind of holes, if you know what I mean. You notice is you dodging like a little bitch. Attack Xeno.
Dodging like a little bitch.
I mean, I feel like to get through this door, you'd have to go through this square, but maybe I'm just.
I mean,
but
like,
you're
this
thinking
is-
like the secret door like opens all the way, right?
Hand
Like,
on my heart, I could name times in this campaign where like we've moved diagonally through doors in
Yeah.
our favor,
Yeah.
and times where times we've been blocked through in our favor and against us. It's like it's gone every single.
It
possible
really
way
depends on
in
how I
this campaign.
feel the door.
Yeah,
works.
yeah, exactly.
And like I also think these creatures are like weird. Like if,
I
you
know,
know,
it's fine. I think
Yeah, they're
it's
like gonna
fine.
run on walls and stuff.
It's
like
one of the,
that.
it is definitely one of those fringe cases where like you don't actually have to be consistent to DM. You can just be like,
I
let me think
agree.
about what this door looks like,
This one
you know,
comes
as
out
opposed to
here.
just be like, always diagonal, always allowed or not.
exactly. This one attacks.
That does mean I'm
no,
not.
no,
Okay.
Xeno, because Xeno shadowed him. Yeah.
My dodging
They
is less
always
effective than I
miss
thought.
anyway.
Get away from me,
On a
fucking
day hit.
gross nerds.
Make a Constitution saving throw, Tom, and also take 10 damage.
So,
The fuck? Okay.
Yeah, these gross fucking nerds away from me.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
I think I remember what this does.
Xeno appears to go stiff, in a sort of almost paralyzed by this claw hitting him. Oh my god, it must be so dirty.
Fucking turned him on, he's gone stiff.
Oh no.
You guys are fucking weird.
No.
Okay, I'm not gonna shame.
No.
Don't shame. Alright, this one, however, there's like, technically I can make it enough in this space, I think. But okay, I'll say that's a little bit difficult. This one chooses to just hit out with the Mendos. Or attempt to. Okay, yeah, the shield is really coming in clutch. There's a lot of 17s that may have hit otherwise. Yep, does not hit as it tries to claw feverishly at you. Xeno, at the end of your turn, do another Constitution saving throw.
Can I roll for initiative now?
Oh yes, I roll. You're not gonna roll a 26, right?
That-
Okay, yeah. At the end of your turn, you like shake it off, like, no, this isn't the time to be getting a
Shake,
bad.
shake,
No,
shake.
no. Okay, cool.
Roll the 15.
So many. Alright, but that's your turn. This ghast just attacks you again with disadvantage, Akumenos.
Ghastly.
And the disadvantage this time saves you. I should have said it moved through the spaces to hit. But too much. I'll be on that side this time. Akumenos, your turn.
Okay, so.
Sounds like, what are you
1,
waiting for?
2, 3 are attacking me. That's not really. I need to make a Constitution save, right? Or do I? Is it once or?
No, you're mute. You're mute.
Just in the middle of some like Napa, like patty cake. Like as the attacks are coming in.
What do you do?
All right, fine. I'll start attacking.
Yes! This is better.
We've got them right where we want them. No, I'm not raging. I'll attack this one to belittle their numbers.
Wait to the left, right? Yeah. That is. You were well on the fire. 19. Yep, still up, but you take chunk out of the flesh. Hits. Oof, not quite enough though. Not quite enough. Still standing. Still standing. That's your turn.
Yes.
Alright, Richard, your ritual's been rudely interrupted by the sounds of what appear to be combat and screaming and yelling. Well, not, screaming and yelling, they're men and they fought a lot, the sounds of combat, we'll say, grunting, enthusiastic moaning.
How very rude.
Commander's just shouting, "Shut up, Kubaza!"
Here, that's where I wanted to go. So that's 15. Oh, I can see no enemies yet. God damn it. Everything else went white.
He went white, oh god.
Yeah.
It's the end, boys.
Don't walk towards the light.
He's a goner.
Okay, so instead, because I can see that I can't see. There, I will go over here. Please update. There we go. Then I attack this boy.
Okay, it definitely has partial cover, yeah.
Yeah. Let's give him the triple
Give me all triple. Or do you have advantage?
I don't know. 12, 14, and 8.
None hit.
God damn it.
He just like
Fucking
pew, pew.
bad.
They're very close to you, those, you feel these bolts of force like I'm ricocheting over your head and neck. Alright, that's your turn. Alright.
Oh, you were in some dexterous.
Attacks you, Alcomendos. You were not back. It's fine. Misses. Man, this one attack with it. Sky, your turn. You haven't done this they smell bad thing, right, yet?
I have no do it now.
They
Oh yeah, I
smell-
did it last time.
Yeah, you
I
did
rolled
it.
20.
You did? Okay, cool. I was
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
I don't
okay,
do it
good.
again.
No, I don't
Cool.
think so.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. In that case,
I think
but
it smells
actually,
same.
fucking to backseat dash away from this nerdy fuck out of
Alright, this one tries to claw you as you run.
Go on, have a go.
Ooh, hits you.
Oh, motherfucker.
Constitution saving throw.
This is motherfucker.
Get back here, Sky.
Constitution saving throw. That looks pretty good.
Oh,
You're
okay,
fine,
well,
you're fine. But you take 7 slashing damage from sharp
Seven.
claws.
It's almost my fucking temp HP.
The bastards.
I only got one of those temp HPs left.
Oh.
Okay. But now I'm over here and nice and safe.
Mhm.
I will take my vengeance upon this one.
Yep.
Sharpshooter.
That hits.
Fucking that one.
Still alive.
Bastard.
Very, very low.
Oh
then you
my
miss.
god. Redirect at the one immediately behind him.
Can you
No,
miss?
but this one's
You can
so-
see
Yeah,
part
I
of
can
him.
see
actually.
part of
Okay,
him.
cool. Yeah, that's fine.
Good enough, you know.
Good enough.
Fucking
Sharpshooter.
sharpshooter.
Shoot his toes. You
God.
hit his toes.
Got his toes, right in the toes.
Oh, lethal damage, exactly.
And then this guy said was really low. I'll just do, since
Yes.
I missed last time, I'll
Very
take a
low.
nice, patient, normal shot at him. Oof.
Oh, you hit.
Thank God I did a nice, patient, normal shot.
Yeah, and you kill.
There we
Fucking
go.
like flies.
Good turn, good
1, 2,
turn.
3. That's what I like to see. And then I...
Oh yeah. Ugh.
I mean, like, I feel like we're probably going to take a shortish resty kind of... Well, yeah. Nah, whatever. I'm with action sergeant. We don't need action sergeant. Well, no, fuck. Xeno's paralyzed. Yeah, we do need action.
No, you know.
No,
He's not
Oh,
paralyzed.
he's good. He's good. Okay, no, fuck it. I don't bother. It
Okay,
doesn't
cool.
see that
But this one attacks him to paralyze him again.
Oh, God.
That hits.
Oh, God.
Constitution saving for Xeno.
Okay, and then this time I'll remember to do this same. Wow, 5. Really?
Oh,
That's the
okay,
goal?
well, no, if he fails, maybe. Okay, he seems to zap and like fall to the ground at the same time, and you just kind of keep standing. Exactly forget.
Perfect
How much
plan.
damage did I take?
Oh shit, 7 slash.
Yeah, that's important as well.
Okay, this one attacks outcome and actually, no, it moves out and attacks you. Yeah. Just get out of the crammed in space. It has to live its life.
Not for very much longer.
Yeah, thank you guys. But it misses. At least it's suck at hitting. Xeno, your turn. Another one.
Another one shows up, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Is this one hurt at all yet? Or
This one seems untouched.
seems
That's right now, yeah.
untouched? Okay, I'm gonna Sacred Flame.
Okay. Melee and Sacred Flame. I like it.
Classic.
Call the hand to his face.
So it's not, it dodges out the way as the fire descends upon it.
Damn it. Okay, that's my turn.
Cool. Oh, I skipped to number 19. That was this one. It kind of moves to have a better aim at you, Alcheminos, and takes a swipe. But misses. Madness.
The shield is glorious.
Sure, yeah, I mean, of all the natural you could get a shield. Right. Oh, sorry, Alcheminos, your turn.
There's a guy grumbly. I suppose you were right, Kubuzan. And I will keep attacking the same direction as that guy that just appeared there.
Yeah, okay. Why bother aiming again? Yeah, you would crit in Pathfinder, you know. Yeah, you fucking cut this one down. It's like cut in half, you know. Awesome.
And then I will continue the arc.
Yeah, that hits.
That
17,
fucking,
okay.
that's a dodgy dice.
Alright, cool. That's your turn.
They're not weighted, I swear. That's my turn.
That's fucking corner.
Okay.
Okay.
I will.
No, Richard, sorry.
I'll just bloody bonfire it.
But you will on bonfire.
Creates a bonfire underneath it. Wow,
Oh,
max
shit.
damage bonfire. How does bonfire work?
It's deck save 15. Let's just do this.
It's take no damage, right?
Mm,
Cool.
yeah.
So the bonfire fills the cube like an actual bonfire. 15 dex.
That was max damage.
Yeah, fails. It fucking it burns badly as the smell of roasting rotten flesh fills it. And there's like a nice big fire now in between you guys.
EDA plus 3.
And you can act out on initiative. If you like.
Nice. I'm pretty. Yeah, it's fire damage, but you would take an additional damage as well.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Probably should add that to my base damage on bonfire.
Cool.
This-
Yeah.
Heat my hands on the fire.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Really hot.
The door is like it's open, but as you kind of like you kind of like stand up, you almost like kind of like a slow sort of like ratcheting as it's like starting to descending.
I'm gonna send snow out of it. Through
Okay.
the- I'm gonna see if
Poor
I'm just gonna.
Yeah,
Is that all, like-
Yeah, she dies this time.
Take a look into this room to
When
see
did
about
you
it.
get snow back?
a long time ago.
Snow
At this
die
point.
when you with the beholder? No.
No.
Nah, he just didn't do
He was-
Oh,
anything.
he
He was-
ran away like a little bitch.
He was
guy.
with Sky the entire time. He never got
Ran away
attacked.
like a little bitch.
Is there anything of interest in this room? Probably very smelly,
This
right?
is a quite interesting room. Like here, you see some sort of a like kind of chain ratcheting mechanism that leading up to like a hole in the wall here, which you can presume leads to the door and what's opening it. And yeah. Then there's like kind of chains that you could be pulled basically from in here, like and could be like done to lift up the door with a lot less effort than you guys put in. And over on this side, it doesn't really show up, but there's like a there's like kind of an open pipe kind of thing, where like kind of the pipe, and you see like kind of if you like examine, there's like kind of remnants of blood inside the pipe.
But nothing like, and on this side of the wall, there's nothing like, it's like a trap or anything like that.
No, you didn't know perception.
Yeah, I want to investigate the pipe and
Okay.
the back wall, but pretty much.
Sure. No, just what I described is what you can see.
I gesture
Anyway, yeah.
towards the darkness down there, and I say that probably the main stairwell.
I'm gonna have Snow just fly to
Okay, yeah, just move
that
yourself.
thing, and okay, I'm just gonna move myself then. But
Oh.
I'm sticking around inside of the actual thing.
I'll say to the others.
Inside of Sky or inside? What are you doing?
inside
No,
the
I
sky.
want to move Snow to the
Oh, yeah.
the
Well, you
balcony
have to
so I
move
can.
yourself. Yeah.
I'll say to the others about the chains that it's easier to pop doors with that.
See
Yeah.
if the thing wanna load.
Alright, as you fly past the... no, you were just sending him over there, so it doesn't matter, actually. You weren't really looking at anything else closely. Yeah, you come across, like, a balcony. I really hate how balconies here have, like, fucking, like, don't know, like, I don't really understand it, because, like, you can just look over a balcony.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Something in the lead at all. Okay.
Okay, nice. I want to see if there's a riddle thing here.
Yeah, you see something on the wall over here. I don't know why this one doesn't have it on the map and the other ones do, but there is one there.
Oh,
There's, like,
okay.
another, like, little plaque that has stuff.
Yeah,
like,
that's within 100 feet of where Richard's standing, so I'll just go here and I'll read out the riddle to the other people.
Okay, so it's kind of weird, because, like, he's like walking, but, his mouth is moving and sound's coming out.
Yeah.
I'd like to imagine
Hold
all
the
that.
door.
I'll just read it out to you guys. No, Rich can read it out. He's reading it out.
Okay. Death to fire, dine or drown, precious air and falling sand. The army sleeps in silence, the mirror holds 12. Find the iron scepter's twin, the mace holds the key.
Hey, that's the Iron Scepter. We gotta find its twin.
Okay, and as you enter this this kind of like balcony room, let me read you out this thing for like this kind of room in general.
Yep.
At the bottom of the grand staircase, a resonant mechanical rumbling emanates from a dark shaft opening up in the middle of this chamber's floor. 4 cylindrical stone pedestals surround the shaft, each 10 foot tall, 5 feet wide, and featuring a tiny slot in its side. Squatting atop each pedestal is a large 4-armed gargoyle. And as you can like look down from like above, you're flying like kind of above it all, you can also see that each gargoyle is contained within a square made of metallic tiles embedded in the top of the pedestal. And starting from the northernmost pedestal and going clockwise, the tiles are copper, silver, gold, and platinum.
Yeah, I would relay this to
Yeah, I mean,
the rest of the party.
and just so you know, as you kind of like go through this corridor, you see that unlike while it doesn't have the strange alien growth and that kind of weird stuff that you've had on previous floors, this one's kind of just like choked with dust. But the floor is also littered with just like bones, like not like that so much it's hard to walk, but like it's,
there's a lot
more
of
than- yeah, it's more like everywhere you've been so far. Occasionally you see like bones and dust and like stuff like that, but here it's a lot.
Okay.
The riddles
So,
do get more vague. The earlier ones even I could grasp mostly, but here there are many lines that my mind fails to explain them.
As you get like kind of near the door and you see that from this side,
Yeah.
You see that like when you weren't really paying attention when you came back the first time. Like on both sides here, there's almost there's like 2 matching bronze sculptures, each that has like the head and the neck of a serpent with like its fangs bared. And on like there's like a lintel above like the big door, and in common there are written the words "warm like flame, cold for the cruel, still for the dead, gruel for the ghoul."
Yes.
What?
What?
Do you want me to translate the word? Warm like flame,
Yeah.
cold for the cruel, still for the dead, gruel for the ghoul.
Nice.
But yeah, even if, yeah, that's just like window above the door.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, what are you up to, Chris?
well, I want to investigate this room more properly. I want to
Yeah.
first
Describe
visually,
strictly
yet
what you
no
do, yeah.
touchy.
Mhm.
I want to do visually alcove, 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 throne, alcove, alcove, alcove.
Excellent. Thank you for the very specific description. And you know why I love this, Chris? For the way it's worded. And this is why it's really annoying when you like. I mean, I know like you guys, it's just much easier to say like I want to investigate and stuff. But it's like some shit where it's like how does it do it? Yeah, here we go. So bizarre behind the statue in the northwest alcove, this one, Chris.
Ooh.
You see a secret door. You're pretty sure, and you don't really need to search that hard because it says any character who searches the alcove finds it. Was it slightly ajar?
Ooh. Who's
And
got
that's
their
why
secret
it's really
door
useful.
jar?
That shit where it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a character who searches this alcove, and like
Well,
that's
yeah.
why, yeah, exactly what you did is like perfect. It makes it so much easier.
And I didn't touch anything. So I didn't
Exactly,
think about
like
it.
that's mwah,
I'll
perfect.
call.
Yeah.
I'll call everyone. I'll say, "Hey guys, there's a secret door. I think."
Yeah, it's like a little bit ajar.
I'll
I should
try to-
tell you that before I started casting the ritual detect magic, Papa Subtle told me that the Minotaur head over there seems to once been owned by a champion of.
How you can't mute now. It's too late.
Zeno really doesn't like minotaurs.
Sorry. By the way, as this is happening, the door is like, as I said, it's slowly ratcheting shut. I'm saying it's like pretty much.
Oops.
So, go on about your description of Minotaur, or whatever you want.
Said like what was the
Yeah,
basic
well,
name,
it used to be a champion of a bowman.
I know not of this minotaur, but
Kamara.
champion, I'll be ready to face.
Wait, what about Kamaba?
I just read that was the name, right? I scrolled up.
Yeah.
the chat.
Of what?
Of the Minotaur?
No.
No.
Oh, so it was Kamara Blackfire.
That was like written. in,
It
like,
was a
book
name
found
that
in,
was like
that you
on a
found
page
in
in the
the
spell
okay.
book,
Okay.
as if it was a spell.
Yeah. Like ritual, yeah, written inside the spellbook, yes.
Oh. Nice. Yeah, because I say, hey, look, secret easy. It looked like it was easy to get to, or was a statue kind of in the way?
It'd be fairly easy. Like it's 5 foot square, it's like a normal human-sized statue.
I'll
you can
turn
squeeze around it.
invisible and then like squeeze around it and try and push the thing open once everyone's kind of like here.
Yeah, it's like slightly ajar, so it's no problem. You're able to push it open without any difficulty at all.
Yeah. Oh, it's a little. Oh, it fucking looks like a fucking golden skull again. Another one of those motherfuckers. So you say.
The walls of this room are adorned with tile mosaics of a jungle city intermingled with frescoes of flowering plants, birds,
nice.
insects, and humans wearing gold skirts and carrying spears and ornate jugs. The ceiling is painted to look like a clear blue sky. A small bejeweled cockroach rests atop a sarcophagus of black basalt in the middle of the room. A 2-foot diameter orb hanging from a chain above the sarcophagus is made of hammered gold to resemble a smiling sun. Like the Teletubbies.
Nice. So it's like dangling from the ceiling
Yeah.
over the. Okay.
This is strangely nice looking.
Okay, so yeah, I reveal it to everyone.
Yeah,
Small
they're all
bejeweled-
eagerly looking behind you.
Yeah.
I've seen
I
a
got it.
mummy. This cockroach gonna come alive and dug into their skins. Right, do we?
I think we should touch it.
Well,
I'm just gonna go back to.
I mean, yeah, I stand
Detect
aside and
magic.
stand like aside and see if recklessness wants to, have a go first.
long as you're ready to bear more curses. I peek in.
Okay, yeah. I mean, Xeno's really like just tried it in.
Yeah, but when I watch him do it.
If you get this close, you notice that the weird sort of like bejeweled cockroach thing looks like almost like a small kind of ornate jewelry box. Like, do you know, just shaped as a cockroach?
That's pretty cool.
Like in the shape of a cockroach.
Mm-hmm.
He has to put it in its mouth.
I touch it.
Okay. Yeah, you touch it.
It's like nothing happens immediately, so like tap it again, like.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's quite. It seems like
it's not like the skull.
It's like fancy.
No, I don't take it off the pedestal. I try to like open the pedestal.
What's that?
I try to like open it. You said it's like a box.
The jewelry
Try
box.
to
Yeah, you
open the
can.
box.
Sorry, yeah, you can. As you kind of look closer as well, you also see that what you originally assumed was like kind of like a carving and like the part of the like design of sarcophagus. You actually realize there's like letters carved into the top of it in common, but it's like using common letters, but it's quite strange. But it's the word Napaka.
Sorry.
Spelled like this, Napaka.
Napaka.
And
That's Slovenian for mistake, by the way.
What? Don't touch it.
Get away from that. Do you know anyone else?
Terrifying.
I think at this point, any of you could roll history.
Oh,
I'm sure.
Really?
Yeah.
I was so ready for you two.
Yeah, but there would be
So
something
ready
not
for
necessarily roleplay, but definitely might be like knowledge. Yeah.
Guess who knows nothing.
Makes
Okay,
sense.
so during your Time in let's see what Chris gets. No. During your time in Omu, Richard, you've been like paying attention to all like stories. Like you've seen a lot of sort of like strange graffiti and like that kind of stuff, and just you've seen remnants of the old world, and you've also had journals that you read, and like people discuss them between you that you found like rivers, and you remember that Napaka is mentioned actually quite a few times as being the queen of Omu. Like the most recent one in any of the stuff you'd found.
Oh. And a jewelry box that sound like something.
Sorry, but like, oh wait, you don't actually see this. I don't know why I let you roll. So you can't say anything yet, but you're way too far away. But when it will come up, you will do not need to roll. But Tom, it means mistake. And you touched the jewelry box? Yeah. Oh wait, you tried to open it, right? Yeah. Okay, yeah. As you open it, you see there are two like kind of items inside. One's a small jade key, that's shaped kind of like a crocodile, and the other is like a fancy kind of gold necklace that has like several red beads dangling from it.
I take both those things out.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
I'm still doing it like. What's gonna happen?
Yeah, I understand.
Viciously, but like. Okay, so I have a necklace and fucking what's that thing?
A key.
A key.
Green
Fuck me, the
key.
key. Yeah, green key is shaped like a.
E.
Do we any idea what?
Oh wait, no,
But this
something happened.
I knew it.
They do it in a weird order, where like it says this is what's inside, but it doesn't say what happens if you take it into like a completely different part of the fucking blur. Here we go. The first time any of the treasures are moved. Perfect. Yeah. The expression on the sun turns angry.
Angry baby son.
Who is within 30 feet?
Everyone.
Right?
Everybody. Excellent.
As long as it's radiant damage, I'm fine.
Probably not.
Yeah, it's not. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
I can see the sun, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see. 17. I like it.
Oof. I take all the damage.
All right. Actually, only Richard gets hit. DC 14. So
Oh, that's cool.
just about.
High five,
dodge
Jack.
out the
High
way.
five.
High fives.
Let me roll this publicly. It's not even that high. I mean, it's pretty high, but not high enough to do like actual, kill it. And you're like,
It won't do 130 damage.
No,
Okay,
you
the
exist
guy
as like
furthest,
5
the
as
guy
well, right?
furthest in the bag.
No,
gets hit.
no.
I love it.
Oh, I also made
First
ones.
ones.
Only
35
fire damage.
Yeah, it's
36. Everyone else takes nothing?
Everyone else takes nothing. You just like dodge out the way of the.
No.
So it just like explodes into a fireball, or?
No,
Just,
like
like-
specific like rays, almost like pure sunlight mixed with like fire and heat from the sun, just like go shooting out at all of you. But most of you are quick enough to dodge out the way. But like it happens, and then it just like it's like an instant line, and then it's like nothing else. So what are your like immediate reactions?
I hide around. Oh wait, I'm already visible. I move around the corner.
Yeah.
I mean, Zeno was the closest, so I'll shout at Zeno, are you alright?
I'm fine.
Get away from it.
I look at the sun. What's the sun doing?
So angry.
Nothing.
Peak
It
critical.
looks the same as before, just like the.
It's happy again.
I was thinking
No,
that-
it's stuck in the same. It's like
Still
it's kind of
frowning.
same. Got that angry expression. Yeah.
We may have angered the god. Get the items and retreat.
Touch them again. See what happens.
I mean,
Yeah,
you're still
taking
holding
them
them,
out.
right? Yeah,
Yeah,
he's holding them.
grab-
Grab something
them.
else.
Is that...
Talk to god.
Let's just leave the room.
Okay.
What do we think
Hmm.
this would be used for?
On second thought. Okay, everyone else, please. Keep your distance.
Okay. Wait,
I
what
will-
was what useful? You found? What did you find?
Huh?
Well,
Like
on the
a
net-
box or something?
net-
What was inside?
Yeah, I just took what's inside. So the necklace with the red beads and the key.
Ooh,
Well,
next is the
Fancy key thingy.
The key is quite obvious. Just that we haven't found what it's unlocking yet.
It's
but,
got obviously a key. Yeah. Is that what you mean?
red beads, like
Do you want me to send a
like
picture?
jewels.
Yes, please.
Like
Let's see if it's magical first before we
bead
give
of
it to
fireballs?
I haven't got the tech magic going.
I want to feed it to the necklace. I mean,
Oh,
feed
but
it to the skull if it's jewels.
Hmm.
Also,
I want to.
Probably not that
Tech-
kind of
feed
thing.
it to the necklace.
Do not touch.
Ooh,
This looks like a special thing.
Anyway, Alchemist, what are you?
Feeding the skull.
I want to first. How high up is this sun thing? Is this sun ball?
I said it was. I think it was 2 foot above the. No, 2 foot diameter orb, so pretty big orb. Definitely within like reach. Like, it's
I
not
wanna
hanging
try and-
high, it's hanging.
And what is it attached with?
A chain.
Metal chains?
Yeah.
I want to try and pull it off.
Okay.
Like pull it off the hinges of the wall, if I can.
It's more like set into the stone of like the ceiling, if you know what I mean. Like the chain is like
Like it's going inside the wall and then it disappears.
inside the ceiling. Yeah.
I'll give it a heave.
Yeah, you give it a heave. It looks like it's pretty stuck to the ceiling. Like you can
Hmm.
fully support your body weight if you like,
Ah, okay. A powerful weapon, alas, we cannot take it.
Sorry, just to confirm, like you guys know, like the box was on top of the sarcophagus, right? Just
Yeah.
So like the sarcophagus.
Yeah.
Oh shit, is this sarcophagus openable?
Yeah, I thought you might.
Okay.
You see that there's almost
Oh.
like some.
That was the next step.
You see them? It's almost like there's soft lead, like melted lead, almost like sealing it, like to make it like airtight. But like just like lead, you could just kind of like
That's a
it says
good
that.
thing we brought a crowbar.
I mean, it says it can be easily pried away, Chris.
With a crowbar,
So it doesn't say. Yeah, sure, with a crowbar.
even
necessary,
easier.
Oh yeah, you think with a crowbar you can get this open at no problemo.
Bring forth the sledgehammer.
But yeah, it's kind of black basalt and it has Napako, or whatever written on the top.
I shout to the others, is this sarcophagus related to another god? It does not appear to be a shrine of any kind.
does it have any writing or?
I become
Does it
visible.
say Napako on it?
And I become visible next to you and say, and ask Moa, any deific symbology, sun sort of thing?
The name
Seem-
Napaka is known to me, and I think all of the gods here. She was the last queen of Omu before it fell to.
Oh shit, was she the one we killed in the garden?
no,
I don't
that was her grandmother, I believe.
Ah. and but her granddaughter is the one in the monastery, Kasabar.
Great.
Grand.
Something. I don't
Okay.
know. I wasn't there. I've seen your memories of it. I would have to check the notes.
Something like that. Okay. But no, it doesn't seem to be like it's not a shrine to any of you lot. It's a shrine to. Wait, do you think Napak is actually buried here?
Perhaps I do not know. I know she offered
Check
herself
for
as a
traps,
sacrifice.
Alcamanos.
I check for traps.
How do you do this?
I assist him.
I touch everything I can.
Okay, let's check in the trap. Okay, you touch everything.
Yeah, if there's any
Just
traps,
like-
don't worry, I'll find them. I'll activate those traps.
You won't find any traps by touching.
Yeah.
I love that. So even actually rolling perception to tell me what you do, and I'm like, nah, that wouldn't work.
You activate all the traps in the corridor.
I solemnly take the crowbar from Richard and
Well, I just hold up my hand and say, this is different than an invite from a god to open their realm of resting. This is desecrating the dead. We know this queen has a history of evil deeds, but still.
counterpoint. What if there's something useful inside?
As Tritons, we cremate our dead for a reason. A powerful curse can be bestowed upon you. You do this deed. But if you must, I will walk outside.
You didn't find any traps, right? I'm sure it's fine. But yeah, actually, probably you guys should stand outside.
I removed the crowbar from my inventory, by the way.
Okay, fine.
Nice.
Oh, I had it to mind.
Okay.
I will ready an Eldritch Blast if something
Okay,
attacks
I
Sky.
pop the cap.
Yeah, you kind of like pry off all that, and then you like dig it under the thing, and like do it to like help you leave
You
off.
said
the
it was
lid and push
airtight. Does it
inside.
make like a pop or a hiss, like it was over or under pressurized as I open it?
Not really. No.
Okay, no,
Not,
like
not
the,
a portable one.
not like the thing was earlier when we were teleporting a cube there.
No,
so
no, no.
I don't feel like it was like a vacuum or anything. Inside.
No, nothing to that degree. Okay, so yeah, you pry it across. Inside, you see that it seems to contain like the actual remains of a person. It seems like kind of like a corpse that isn't like skeletal, but kind of almost like mummified. But you don't see any like signs of mummification, if you know what I mean. But like kind of that sort of like kind of weird
Magical
Okay,
you know what I mean?
mummification.
Like kind of
Yeah,
more like magically preserved in a way.
Okay.
Like, but you see what appears to be like a woman wearing a kind of tattered black gown and like a mask over her face that's like kind of shaped like a hornet made of like looks to be made of gold. And in her left hand, she's holding a iron scepter, which what looks to be an adamantine head.
Oh,
To look like the scepter and the
Looks
the other.
incredibly similar.
And the fucking I confidently wait. Hang on. Do I confidently grasp the? I confidently grasp the iron scepter's twin. I'm sure I've solved it.
So you grab the scepter.
Yeah,
Okay,
I take the
yeah,
scepter.
Yeah, as you take the scepter.
Wait, no, hang on. This is the twin. I found it. It's what the riddle said.
As you take the scepter,
No.
if the
Yeah.
scepter is moved and not immediately replaced. Oh yeah, I see that wording. Yeah.
Oh shit! I see what we're supposed to do.
Make it
Indiana
of course,
Jones,
it's a
that shit,
classic
dude.
one. Come on, man. You have a scepter. Doesn't know.
I don't know. I thought that one was like the trapped one, and this one was this hidden, sneaky, okay one. Okay, whatever. Fine.
Okay, make a Constitution saving throw.
I don't want to do that.
I'm sure you won't immediately die, Sky.
It would be.
That's what you say.
And before this is
Well,
the
hang
wait,
on.
let
I
me
don't know
see.
if I like
Let me
15.
see. If is it technically? Okay. You do have temporary HP.
I've got a single temporary HP.
Cool. Okay. If
I'm
I roll
also-
literally max, it would do some damage. Right. What are you doing, Chris? Might be a save, might
I'm
not be.
gonna do Indomit. No, 15's been okay, pretty okay so far. I'll sit on 15.
You fail and take
Oh,
full
what?
damage.
No, God.
You see 18. This is.
Wait, you say cold damage?
No,
God
you
damn.
take instantly take necrotic damage.
Oh, okay.
What
And if I
happened?
rolled literally max, I think it would bring you to 0. Yeah. But that's incredibly unlikely.
That seems unlikely.
That's incredibly unlikely, but they're like big damage dice and not.
in before fucking.
Oh,
Well,
There's no way.
at this point.
Is it like the scepter like zaps me?
I'll just grab it in a second.
Oof,
So,
ow.
as you take the scepter, the queen's corpse opens its mouth in a wide yawn and exhales a baleful
Oh,
black
God,
gas.
what
that, like,
Archimedes
fills the
said would
space
happen.
around you. And yeah, you take 49
So smart.
necrotic damage
Ow.
as you feel this gas kind of like eat away at your skin and your soul. You guys all see this kind of black gas come up and like envelop him and then quickly leave.
I like stumble out carrying a scepter. You're right. It was cursed. The corpse was cursed. I got the stick though.
Yeah, you have this. It's a lot lighter than it appears to be. Like yours, I have a big adamantine head, and like, but it feels like way maybe like 5 pounds, like pretty fucking light.
Oh.
Okay, it looks like Richard is casting heal or something.
This guy.
If you're within touch range, how are you doing this?
He walked out of the fucking
No,
chamber.
he's not on the fucking
hasn't
map.
moved.
He's
I've got my
not.
token's like doing a weird buggy thing. It's like the health is stuck on my screen in a different place.
I just look at this guy and say, let us hope that is the end of it then. If I look in, he didn't like put the lid back on, right?
No, I just like
I'll put the lid back on if I can.
Okay.
before he does, I want to see because I just got to the scepter and grabbed it. It might have been other things. That was like the mask.
The mask, Swain, that's pretty much it.
Makes sense.
The mask, the dress, and then the scepter in her hand.
You wish to disrobe her?
No. I'll take a scepter. Seems like. Okay, I want to take this scepter and then move over, and because I did I think check this visually, but like
Yeah,
I'm
visually you
discovering
checked
that's
it,
the
I
thing
remember.
there, but like so I want to, without touching anything this time, I want to fucking like angle the scepters next to each other and kind of compare them. Are they exactly the same?
Yeah, this one when you get close, it also appears to be like iron and have also an adamantine head. Like it looks like an identical twin. You could not tell a difference from looking like a tool.
Why don't you go ahead and rev up a Detecto Magico there, Richard?
I do that.
Okay.
10 minutes?
You do anything, or you just kind of wait 10 minutes?
Wouldn't honestly say no to a short rest.
I put the lid back up and come watch it.
I want to see what these guys paint for the next hour.
Think of stuff. It would be cool scenes of Beholder fight, considering.
I mean, maybe that moment just now where he fucking
Yeah.
Oh,
gets fucked.
maybe
See one of the
when
pages
you're about to
being
leave.
choked.
It like looks back at you with its sewn up eyes and looks back at the kind of wall, and then like gotta get a light.
It like paints itself strangling me. I'm like, hold up, hang on.
I like that.
This hasn't happened.
Cool. So you just rev up the short rest. Okay, not the short rest. Sorry, the detect magic first. Okay, at the detect magic, you detect magic from the mace Sky brought out, but not the one on the chair.
Okay.
You also detect magic from the necklace found.
Ooh.
And
Monitor skull has made magic skull, right?
doesn't say so, so I don't think so.
Can I take the short rest to identify the book so I know firmly like exactly what it is and like if
Sure,
I like
yeah.
how it would function?
Yeah, if you guys are actually doing a short rest, you can definitely do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I will
please.
grab the Minotaur skull.
Okay, cool. So you guys are all kind of hanging out, and Alchemon just like hands over, and you guys just start to take each other. As you touch the skull, Alchemonos, I know you're gonna be like, this is magical. I mean, I think it feels like a curse, and it's like not
Yeah.
detectable. Make a charisma saving throw.
Wait, it's a curse.
Oh, he'll know it.
He has to make a charisma save.
Great at this.
He's getting charmed.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
Oh no.
He's gonna pass, and it'll be
I
like
don't
you
wanna
guys
be
didn't even
in
think it was
this-
charmed. There you go.
Wait!
You
Oh my
grab
God.
it. It's just like a skull. It's just
I
like a
can-
skull. It's like a-
I
I'll
put it-
never know how close he just came to death.
How big is his skull compared to mine?
bigger, like a cow skull. Like big.
Maybe it would have just turned you into a cow.
Yeah, right. Maybe. I mean, I didn't say it was a bad curse.
I kind of like
It's good.
try and imagine. I have no clue what a Minotaur is. I'll try with the base of the skull. Try and imagine how big it would be, and just be kind of like playing with it, and then put it
have,
back
like,
on the chair.
Playing with it. Right.
Imagine a Minotaur like in the Triton realm. That'd be so
Badass.
cool. Like
It's
the
just like
bottom,
a sea
the
cow
bottom
instead
of
of.
the bottom of a shark, and like the top is just like a really muscular humanoid cow. That'd be fucking scary.
Terrifying, man.
Yeah, but no, it just seems fine.
I put it back.
Cool. Yeah, you put it back on top of the phone.
Okay,
I was
roll
briefly
as
considering
an
using
XP
as a hat piece, but that seems a bit.
Same.
Yeah, you can have a
I will
short rest, yeah.
identify the.
Nice, that's very nice.
And I'll
Okay.
identify the grey rock.
Mhm.
9 plus 9.
6 of damage.
Oh, Jesus Christ, come on.
This is not how you roll dice, man.
Fucking
Bad.
2-1-2.
Oh, there we go. That's a full.
Alright,
And a
Tom.
percentage.
I'm gonna show it to players. You identified this to be a necklace of fire.
I knew it.
As expected.
As expected.
Nice.
What
about
else were we doing? Yeah, sorry.
Can roll a whole necklace? Oh shit.
Oh, and you guys get 8 temporary HP again.
How many beads are on it?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I will.
Okay.
How many does it say to roll fit?
26.
1d6 3.
Yeah.
1d6 plus how many?
3.
Okay, cool. There are 5. Wait, unless it might actually say specifically how many there are. Sometimes it does. That.
Roll
Oh yeah,
the
it does actually.
entire
It specifically
necklace.
says, I sort of did. Necklace 5
Okay.
with 8 beads remaining.
8 beads remaining. Okay.
That's what I like to
Very
hear.
well.
It's a big chunk. It's chuck the whole thing.
Do
Yeah.
a
That's-
good old, what, like 10th level fireball.
You don't need to attune to it, right?
Doesn't
Doesn't say
say.
so, no.
No, but you like keep it.
I keep it.
Yeah.
Put it around my neck.
Yeah, you don't need
as
more.
you put it
That's-
around your neck. Thank you for putting that other line, or it would have been very awkward. When any creature dons a cursed necklace, all beads detonate at once.
Oh no!
Oh, what?
In a 20-foot radius sphere, centered on the floating necklace, must make a dexterity saving throw. The wearer automatically fails the saving throw. Alright, guys.
Ian, you don't
Peter,
know.
you're fucking dead.
No, it doesn't actually add up fucking 8 numbers. Like, that isn't how...
8 times 8
It doesn't actually do that. Like,
But-
it's definitely not like... It's not like a number that's gonna kill you guys. It's just gonna do me
Where you
annoying
say
amount of
that?
damage at the end of a short rest.
And it gets to fucking get this painter as well.
Oh yeah, that might make stuff happen.
Okay, well that
What?
was a mistake, boys.
What
Anyway.
do you mean that might make stuff happen? Okay,
That's
so
what
It's
we
a
done.
deck save.
Yeah, it's gonna okay. It's gonna be a really weird scene in a second.
What?
Well, it says when any creature destroys the artist, not technically what's happening, right?
It might survive.
No, it can't.
Oh god.
Well, I mean, technically they could if I would really. Okay.
15.
You save. 15 is the DC.
Wow, he
15
doesn't know
actually.
that. Oh god, that's a bit...
Wait, how we know that?
I mean, it says it
It's
in
on
the
the thingy,
item,
on
but
the
like...
thingy, yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
to be
yeah,
sure.
but you also didn't. It also didn't say it was cursed.
Yeah, it didn't say on the thingy that it's cursed either.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Fucking
But
cursed
also, I don't think
items.
Tom would have said this at the DC, so saying shit like that, Podtrack, it's fucking, not okay.
But it's like there on my
fucking-
screen as well. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, but like,
It's on everyone's
okay, but I
screen.
think like you can do it, but I mean like, he
It
could
doesn't
clearly
matter.
tell you, but like,
That's
Tom
a
just
mechanic.
identified it
That's a
put on.
mechanic thing. Like
That's a mechanic, but I don't
in
know
game,
if
you
I
wouldn't
see that.
say this is a DC.
Exactly right.
Big
And in
deal.
game, like I don't think
It's
Tom would
like it's
say.
just-
this
yeah, I
is-
know. But like what we call me Podtrack Alpha for saying it when there's like on my screen.
Because like
the
you
decision
know,
of whether or not to
because he
meta
says,
is
like,
up
you know,
to
it's a
me.
DC
Not like,
15.
yeah, but that's
No.
nothing to do with that. That's like
Yeah,
that's.
it is. Well, I didn't know that you have it on the screen as well, right? So it might be something that
But
you
you
don't.
said
You,
it.
you gave us the necklace.
You showed us
like,
that.
you
You
gave us
can
that. Yeah, I'm okay, but I mean, like, it's information I have access to. It's not like there's like.
Sure. It is information I like to do. The Podtrack, like specifically saying you've passed, which is different.
Well, I mean, I don't know I've passed, right? I know that like.
Well,
the
that's
D-
what he was.
Well, I know like okay, but, like I know the DC of the necklace.
Sure,
Doesn't necessarily mean I know the pass.
Also true. But
Come
Oh,
on.
for fuck's sake, whatever. I'll just
Roll-
fucking keep it.
roll
can't-
it,
I'm not
I
gonna
want
fucking roll
public
this
here.
Okay,
anymore, it's as far
I
as
I want
I
the
thought.
public in.
Tom or no. Why would I roll with public? That seems like a
Come
mistake.
on. Oh, come on.
50. No, wrong. So, okay, yeah. So who passed?
It's a lot of time.
Sky and Alchemist not pass. Richard
I
fails.
fail.
Critical fails. Sir. This is perfect. Ooh, good roll. Zeno and Richard.
Yep.
But this is at the end of a short rest, right? So technically, you guys also get your temporary hit points back again.
Yeah.
Back to full.
Oh, yeah.
So you remember, like, can you just
How
like
long
make
do
those
those
another HP
last?
bar on your thing? But you're always gonna have them, and it'd be nice if I could know them as well. So if you
I
could
mean,
make like
you-
bar
you're the-
2,
I use them on the
can-
blue one.
you can't edit.
Yeah, I
you can
use
edit
them on
bar
the blue
2,
one as
Oh,
well.
you
I just
can-
put them on the blue one.
Yeah,
You
that's
could
right.
set the bar. You could set the bar to represent temp HP as tracked
Okay.
on a character sheet, same way. As
That
the
sounds
character
like a lot of
sheet.
work.
But then you'd have to like save all the
Yeah,
tokens
fuck-
and everything again.
Yeah, no, you guys need to put it on. It's fine. Zeno and Richard, you both take 67 fire damage,
Okay.
and the other two, you both take 33 fire damage.
Still above 100, boys.
So he just like kind of puts it on, and then there's like fucking explosion of fire. And also, at the same time this happens, one of the the artist, which are like, painting all forward, just kind of like bursts into flames and falls to the ground. And as it falls to the ground, it's so fucking.
It's a bit of a domino here.
As it falls to the ground, suddenly, when I reveal this, you guys can be like, "What the fuck?" A Tyrannosaurus bursts up from a cavity underneath the floor, leaving behind a 20-foot diameter hole of shattered tiles.
Max, fucking
Wait.
excuse me?
A what?
Everyone roll initiative.
A Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Everyone roll initiative.
This domino, man.
Thank you so much for saying the end of words I put on my neck. But I was really like, if you didn't say that and I have to ask, do you wear it? Then it's like really like, maybe then he says no.
No, I have failed job, but it would definitely be a yes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay.
Oh, you're not looking there so hot there, Xener.
Oh, but they rolled real bad initiative.
It's a zombie T-Rex?
What, you were
I mean-
expecting to be alive?
Well, no, that makes sense when I think about it, but...
Okay.
Okay,
but
next.
Richard.
Make us big.
Oh yeah. Good. Everyone's in their own square.
Oh, like this guy's right next to it.
And it's like really fucking big. So it's like, easily head height of you. Like,
That's so fucking cool.
like, just like grunts and this kind of fucking T-Rex just appears in front of you.
Okay, it looks very much that it could just reach out and
I've got a
bite
hand
me.
up. Cool.
But no, that's very short arms, Richard, don't worry about it.
That is a pretty scary boy.
Mm-hmm.
He has zombies
God.
inside his mouth.
What?
You don't see that right now.
That's insane.
You don't see that right now.
You don't see that right now. Alright, Richard,
read
yeah.
that yellow
What do you do?
tile.
You just got hit by that fucking fireball, kind of blasted off your feet, and then suddenly, when you're kind of coming to your senses, a dinosaur fucking bursts from the floor, and you're like, man, what a weird dream.
We've killed the T-Rex already, right? So this can...
Yeah, we did. I'm just gonna double check what save this is.
Mhm.
Oh, it's a charisma save, sure.
Seems pretty good charisma.
Pretty intimidating.
Why doesn't it fucking show up? I'm trying to banish it.
What are you trying to do, Potrek?
I'm trying to cast banishment, but it doesn't show up on roll 20.
And you guys love banishment.
It's a good spell, can I say?
Just get out of here. Fuck off.
Yeah, it's
Tom, can you show us what banishment does?
We're not very well positioned. Let's reposition.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Come back in a minute,
I didn't put it into the thingy.
Oh, for fuck's sake. It's a charisma saving throw or be banished. It's
From
DC 15.
Yeah, I know. What's the DC? That's always important.
15.
15. Cool. An item distasteful to the target. I like that component. Almost
You
distasteful.
haven't touched it though, right? I think.
No. Banishment and range.
No,
60
it's
feet.
60 feet.
Oh, it's range. Okay, right. Never mind.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like it has very good
Pet
charisma,
the
but
T-Rex.
technically can pass. Definitely, obviously. Oh, DC 15?
Yeah.
Passes.
Fuck's sake!
Meets it with its natural 18.
Jesus.
Right.
Can I fucking... No, it's on attack rolls. God damn it.
Sad, man.
Okay.
You can use a lucky...
Wait,
Oh, no.
stay.
That's,
No, that was what I was thinking about, but I can't on this. Well, I guess I'll just give 3d6 to Xeno before I end my turn. There we go. You got 11 HP, Xeno.
Thank you.
Cool. But you stay where you are. Got it. Okay.
I stay where I am.
Alcheminos.
So, wait, so there's now a 20-foot hole.
Kind of standing in this hole in the ground, kind of thing. 20-foot like diameter, like that's basically the size of it. When it bursts through. Like basically, it's standing in like a mess of tiles, like but its legs are
Like
going.
it was like its grave and it's like burst out of its
Kind of
grave.
like that, yeah. Like its legs are below the level of the floor, like maybe
Okay,
on
like-
top of it.
Already killed a T-Rex, but this is a zombie one. And it just
Yeah.
bursts out of the ground, and my teammates are fucked. I think tactically it's not the right move to rage, but I'll use a rage. I will yell out, "Raw!" and I will jump on it, if I can.
Why?
Why must you do difficult stuff?
It's impossible. You land next to it. Alright,
Ian, roleplay more in combat. Also, Ian. Why?
Jumping on top.
Yes, I know the
Shouldn't
feeling.
have
It's
it.
like
Alright, rule. You're trying to like land on
Sounds like a grapple.
Land on its neck if I can.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you want to like jump and try to grapple it, I guess that's what you're doing.
So that's replacing one of my attacks for an opposed athletics, right?
And yeah, if you fail, it'll just basically shake you off and you try to jump on top. That's how I would describe it. And that's opposed athletics, or it's against something.
It could use acrobatics technically if it were better.
But it can. It's the way it normally works. It uses athletics.
Athletics,
Right to this. Okay, cool.
I don't have lucky because I didn't get a long rest right now.
No, you guys haven't had as long as. Yeah.
Only Steno and Sky.
Okay, so you had an 18. You succeed though. You manage to grab a load of it. It's not able to throw you off. So that's in place of one of your attacks.
Yeah, and then I will, put my put my flaming swords.
Grappling it and then also attacking and put your
With his legs.
Right?
By my legs, because it's huge.
Sounds like a disadvantage on athletics for me, but okay. You're trying to grapple this creature. Okay.
Even if he had disadvantage, though, it'd only be a normal roll because his rage gives him advantage, so it's still the 18.
Okay, so you're trying to grapple. I mean, I'm sure the grapple not say you need to use a hand for yours. Using at least one free hand, you try to seize a creature using the attack or it's.
This is like a shadow of the Colossus thing, though.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Also, the target grapple will be no more than one size larger than you.
I'm not trying to grapple it. That's just the athletics check.
You're on top of it, but you're not grappled. It doesn't have to grapple it. But I'll say
exactly.
you were able to go on top of it and you're able to hold on for now. But it's not like
okay, cool. Yeah. That's all I wish, and I will recklessly swing downwards with my.
Yeah, you're kind of near its back.
Now you tame it and we take it with us.
Yeah, that hits.
If you manage to stay on its back 3 times, it legally has to come with us.
That's cool.
And at the same time, the R hits it as well.
I'm sure it's a great deck save.
As we have seen with its initiative.
Fails today. Cool. Yeah, that's your turn.
That's my turn.
Cool. Yeah. Okay, Xeno, your turn.
Cough smoke of the fire.
It's just like ash around your neck that just slowly drifts.
Basically, it's like my head and my the body from the explosions up and down is basically like one of these old Wild Coyote cartoons. And it's like just black.
Eyebrows singed, yeah.
There's no more fur on Xeno.
None. It's a good thing Tringa would have left if it's still here.
Tringa would have been fucking dead if it was still here.
I mean, meh.
At least he went out doing some heroically, other than his master doing something stupid and dying.
I know. What do you mean stupid?
Hey, Thomas, what you doing?
I will move away. I will cast a spiritual weapon.
As you move away, it takes a bite at you with its long neck, reaching out to its reach.
Motherfucker.
Reaching out to its reach.
Motherfucker.
Right at you.
Oh, that's a good sound effect.
AC? No, it hits. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Okay. You take. I don't know why damage isn't automatically rolled, but I mean, it's a lot of damage.
See about triggering though, now I can move away safe.
You take 30 piercing damage as you try to. You take 30. It's a big fucking T-Rex. You take 30 piercing damage. It's just it snaps over and it bites you and
I attempt to push it 10 feet away.
Okie dokie. Okay. Oh wait, does that not say there's no max creature size for that one? That sounds like something where they might say large.
Ooh, no clue. Let me check.
I'll do save. It seemed to take the lightning damage though.
What are they use? Cleric, Tempest Cleric?
Is this?
Yeah, Tempest Cleric.
Lightning heals zombies though, right? Like Frankenstein.
Exactly. Chris knows it. A large or smaller? No, definitely not.
Yeah, never mind then.
This is huge, motherfuckers!
I just look at Xeno going down and this is exactly what it didn't want to happen.
It's a perfect end of a short rest, though, right? Fireball, hammer, and zombie. Man, I was looking forward to telling you that there was like fucking a T-Rex in this room if you guys left, and then the session I'd be like, man, this room is fucking hilarious if you killed artists. Alright, so Xeno goes down. Sky, your turn. You just see it to go, you bite it out of Xeno.
As it's distracted biting at my friend, I'm gonna activate my tabaxi dash and move
After use of that reaction being spent.
a good distance, exactly, away to there, from whence I shall take a deep breath. Bonus action to Eye of the Archer on it.
Mitzi, I have the archer. Okay,
And let's fucking go. Zombies don't have good AC. Let's just fucking sharpshoot this node. They got better AC
Better than that, though. Better than that.
Well, hang on.
Don't you have advantage?
Oh, well,
No,
Use bonus action, yeah.
Don't kill more
Oh, yeah,
artists,
yeah,
just more T-Rex will spawn.
Yeah, what was the point of I have the
yeah, what was the point of Eye of the Archer? I don't have advantage. You're right, Podrick. How about a 10? Ian?
Nope.
Okay.
Pretty close, though, actually.
Let's go the second one. 13.
Nice, that hits.
Nice.
Sure,
Wait.
yeah, you do a nice shot for it.
And the third one.
Yeah.
And then the action surge.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And then the fourth one.
A lot of hours coming out.
This is
Yeah.
why I play this class.
It's pretty
Oh,
good.
that one's
But we'll
on.
play Crystal shots better.
Like, between the leg, behind the back, like, off the wall.
Some Monster Hunter shit going on right now.
Dude, you might have straight up take it out in this turn.
12.
12 hits.
Nice.
But I rage for this,
Oh
Ian.
my god, yeah. If you roll like well again, or even if you don't roll that well. Yeah.
19.
Ooh, 1 HP. I like that. It's turn.
Hang on, I wanna. No, I don't wanna.
Use action bonus action.
I've got one. I could use an arcane arrow technically.
That isn't a bonus action?
No, it's not. It's just
Oh,
when you
it's
hit
not.
with an attack, you can trigger it. You can only do it once a turn though.
Oh, okay.
But I won't.
But you don't? Nah.
I'll let it attack someone.
It tries to.
Finishes Xeno.
No. It tries to bite, but it can't really reach you, so it tries to, with its mouth, but you kind of on it back. So it tries to bite at. No, before it bites, wait, it can do this. Before it bites, it kind of does like a retch, and like this zombie kind of like is coming out of its mouth and like appears like basically here in this space.
Should have fucking killed it. Well, it doesn't take poison damage though. I assume it's a zombie, so I made an assumption.
Maybe you're right.
If I was wrong, I'm really mad because I just fucking gave it a round that I didn't need to give it.
Where's the zombie? There you go. Okay.
You can do arcane damage or force damage as well, though. Right?
And I guess
Well, actually, I could have done like a enfeebling arrow, but whatever. Yeah, I could do force damage and AoE and hit it. I want to give Xeno a fail. Though.
Initiative count. Okay.
I mean, if you hit it, if the arrow is on this side of the fucking T-Rex, I don't
Oh,
know.
that's true. Yeah, it's 10 feet around here. I saw like it.
That's so
That's
now.
what- that's
Yeah.
what-
Then, so yeah, it kind of belches up before biting at you, Richard.
Well,
It hits
shit.
It says all other creatures within 10 feet of it, so it actually is a bigger AoE if I shoot a huge creature. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Okay, so you take
You're tanky boy, though, right?
He's now.
45.
What the fuck?
Nice.
I have 14 HP left.
And also, you were grappled in its mouth, and it kind of like lifts you up between its teeth, like so you're just like I'm in its fucking T-Rex mouth.
Positive number.
But before it does that, also it's like kind of long, like swinging tail, kind of swings back, and it hits you, Alchemist.
Okay, I advantage because I'm.
Okay,
Plus.
but this doesn't do it much. It's just like a fucking bite. It's fine. But 24 will definitely hit, right?
Yes.
Isn't fucking Pathfinder 2. You take 18 bludgeoning damage, so you can half it tonight.
Do I have to roll a check to see if I can sail?
Yeah, probably. We'll dexterity save for, I guess.
Dex? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're trying to. Okay, this is a thing, by the way. This has come up before, and I need you guys' help with it. So the way the barbarian danger sense works, does he get it on all decks? But like, if other people are also aware, surely that would imply that like it's only special if it's like if you would be surprised normally, right? Like he's better against something that's a surprise than he is against something normally, but he only has advantage, right? If it's like really weird, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's like as long as he can see the effect, he
Okay.
gets advantage on the
But then,
dex
like,
save.
but
even
if
if
you
he's
guys can see
surprised.
the effect, you don't get advantage.
No, that's correct.
But that's like, but it's not like a danger sense, so you're just better at dodging. Right? It's not like he's
Yeah,
sensing
yeah,
it.
basically, yeah.
It's okay. You just literally did better
Yeah,
on
exactly.
saving throws against effects you
Yeah.
can see.
It's
Yeah,
like
and
the only ones you wouldn't theoretically would be like if like the actual effects were invisible, like that came
Sure,
yeah, to dodge.
Some people even saying that's not true. Like I've heard some people say it's
Crazy.
Okay, but yes, but you can have advantage.
Definitely says against
Oh, but
effects.
it's not a trap.
Yeah.
That's,
What's that?
It's not like that doesn't. It's not a trap or anything, right? So it doesn't.
Well, it says such. And that's another thing where it says same foot against sex. They can see such a traps and spells. So this wouldn't count, right?
68.
What is
Well,
this?
this
There's your
such-
advantage on dexterity.
If against effects, you can see such a traps
Yeah.
and spells. This is where it gets really weird. Like
And
this is an effect.
I mean, even then, the tails behind me. I'm not really.
This is-
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, the way I've always known it to rules, that's literally just if it means if you can see the effect that's
Yeah,
causing you
right.
to make the next save, you have
Like,
advantage.
and that's where I'm like, but that's like really weird. But no, I think like technically it's would, and you would have advantage on this.
I think it's kind of like because barbarians
No,
don't
I'll happily
necessarily have
reroll
amazing
them.
decks. Like,
Yeah,
they're supposed to
yeah.
just have
But I just
amazing
wish they would word it better.
Yeah.
That would be fine. That'd be enough for you to like hold, like you like get hit, but you kind of like you kind of go off balance for a second, but you kind of grab hold with your like your one hand like while horse holding the sword, kind of like stick it into its flesh, but it doesn't feel safe somehow. Okay. And then Richard, your turn. You are in its mouth, being grappled.
Can I mind spike it?
I don't see why not.
Pretty close to
I
mine.
I used staff of
Mind crash.
So yeah,
Yeah,
I always
to
forget
do
you're like
it-
always holding this like stupidly big diamond staff in your hand, like the biggest pimp cane in the world. You just walk
Poking it,
around
like,
with.
wait, let me go.
It's 5th level.
5th level.
Yeah, 5th level. So that's an additional
What if it's-
4. So wait. So it's
It would
second.
be so good if we could have, if the beholder had ever been a creature you can see within range.
Yeah.
It fails.
68 damage, I guess.
60. Where's it do max?
No, 78, I guess.
Oh, 7. Oh, you meant 78. Oh, like wait, you don't need a roll. That's great. That's real high damage.
Good effect.
Okay.
40 damage. Half of it failed.
No, it
Oh, yeah.
half of it succeeds. You mean, right? No, yeah, and undead forge you can't possibly help because like the DC would be like stupidly high. Yeah. Easy 5 plus damage taken. Yeah, you don't find it. It's like kind of brain. It basically explodes. Its brain kind of pops out of its head. Like kind of mush going everywhere. But as it kind of explodes like this, and it's kind of top of the score just explodes, other zombies that appear to be like inside, almost like living inside the creature, like kind of burst forth.
Okay, well, I transfer my Eye of the Archer to one of the zombies. It's a creature within 5 feet, so
Yeah,
literally I pick one at random.
I
Pick the one that seems to be most kind of central to the
Oh, wait,
pack.
well, I mean, you're gonna see how many appear in a
Yeah,
second.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, only an actual one. Easy peasy. I mean, these things are fucking shitty. But Argumentos, you kind of like fall to the ground on top of it, body, and it
Pops
kind
out.
of like.
In that case, I transfer to the one that's already up here because that's the one that's
Yeah,
threatening.
this one just kind of pops down over here.
And
Yeah,
then I'll use my bonus action.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, obviously, like you fall to the ground with it, but you don't take any sort of damage, and it's not like it's stupidly high. And yeah.
And I'll give 2d6 HP to Xeno.
Oh man, this guy doesn't get to act on this turn, but he rolled an 18.
4 HP.
Oh, no, he rolled a 40. You give 4 HP to Xeno. Okay, Xeno, you're up and at him. Woo!
And he has not even had a turn.
So I don't need to do the weird whatever I did about coming back to life.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Yes.
So I went pretty quick after the T-Rex collapsing. Can I roll maybe an athletics check or something to like try and jump off as I try and swing at the zombie that's coming out of it?
Yeah, sure.
Sounds
Yeah.
cool enough.
Yeah, why not?
Seems reasonable.
You try to just like kind of like.
Yeah, you
leap
try
at
and
this.
throw yourself to safety as the thing falls over.
90?
Yeah, that's I mean, it's easy. Yeah, it's not like that hard. You're trying to like jump off of a big creature. But what space are you trying to end up in?
20
like
teased us.
I guess here. This one.
Yeah, completely fine. Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
And plus 3 rage. I thought I clicked it. Oh no, I declicked it for the cold
Alright,
damage.
that kills it.
Okay.
Shitty zombies, Yeah, so Aquamenos kind of jumps from like the dying, huge, fucking monstrous T-Rex just into the zombie that cuts it down. Technically, you still have another attack, but depend on the ground.
Yeah. See how much movement I
I think these are
have.
10 feet. Yeah, 10 feet higher. It is. Yeah.
Oh, nah, not enough to reach it. So I'll just.
Okay.
But I'll start running up.
Oh shit, Xeno. We can wreck on this. Wasn't that long ago. When you got bitten, Xeno, you obviously had to make an injury save as you were taking.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
other hand.
Oh.
As he gets up and thinks he's fine, his other hand.
Hey, it's
I'm
fine. It's
fine.
It's
I'm
fine, guys. No risk whatsoever.
I'm fine.
So and it's your turn. You are on the ground.
Yeah.
There's a zombie above
This-
you.
I stand up. While standing up, I grab the warhammer, in my empty hand, and just clock it across the head.
Try and get a home run.
Roll the hit. I don't know if you can miss the normal zombie, you guys. That's like, see our quarter, not very good. Yeah,
It's +8. I'm pretty sure
yeah.
zombies
Not
have
one,
8.
not one. That one would be the only one. Yeah, you fucking smack him, but he's still alive,
Oh, for
You
fuck's
haven't
sake.
quite got Alcamenos' power in your swings
Nope.
yet.
Eye of the
Sky.
Archer zombie hit on the.
Yeah, Sky, your turn. Wait, but that another one died, right? Oh no, you put on this one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, there just seems to be the zombie the only thing left.
Hopefully, I can deal with this one.
The blind arts, by the way, are just still completely not giving a shit. That hits? Yeah. Can't possibly pass that DC. You just like kind of shoot in the back of the head, it kind of falls on top of like Xeno's to like kind of shoves it aside. Yeah.
The question is,
Okay.
do I vindictively? No, I don't want to spawn another fucking T-Rex. So
Ash
don't attack the blind artist. Okay, I say. Okay, what the fuck was that?
What just happened?
Okay.
I just like slumped down. Oh,
It.
oh, it's not pleasant.
Just as I'm like, literally as I'm getting up from my short rest, suddenly explosion and then T-Rex and then.
I will.
Oh, by the way, the beads are like all like gone, right?
Yeah,
from
this whole
the
thing kind of
necklace?
crumbled to ash. Yeah.
Oh, the whole thing come back. Okay.
Yeah.
Thought it would
necklace, the
stay
whole
around.
chunk.
Okay.
Nah.
Okay, this- Well, guess I should
Well-
have done that.
I do not want to say that I told you this would happen, but this. Yeah, I told you this would happen.
Ian. Oh, fuck it.
Yeah.
I was going to ask how much this magical adamantine scepter weighed, but you said 5 pounds?
Yeah.
Right? Cool.
Can I put my flaming sword into the hole and see if I can look like down it?
Sure. Yeah. You kind of peer in. It doesn't look like it's very deep. Like you would think, like if this thing was like kind of lying flat, it would barely like fit in. Like it would be like maybe like a foot of like whatever
Okay.
like space above it.
So,
before
like,
the
it was
fire.
like fetal positioned in there.
Yeah,
until
basically.
surprise.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's not, like, more surprise
T-Rexes.
T-Rexes.
It looks like just completely empty. Like you see, I don't know. You wouldn't even have dust, right? It looks completely empty. There's no way for like stuff. to
I'm
go.
like-
I guess it's like completely.
Look,
It's like
That's-
Indiana Jones, where he finds all these empty, kind of like weird, just like.
I'm trying to figure out how they got this thing in here. I'm like looking between
Dude,
like,
don't ask
doorway,
me.
doorway and like.
Don't ask me.
Maybe they just found a T-Rex and built the temple on top of it.
That makes
Like,
sense.
teleport shit
This
in,
was
I
the
guess.
last boss of the campaign, guys. We did it.
Okay, in that case, I will walk over to the guy that's drawing me. I think that was this guy. Just and try and like decapitate him as well.
Oh fuck!
Zombie. No. Okay,
Don't tell me.
Try
Is
to
it-
decapitate.
Time
Roll
something.
to hit.
Is it trying to dodge or?
No. So you are. I mean, but like you said, the hit.
It's trying to paint.
I'll give you advantage.
It's blind, you know.
Yeah.
Ah,
I'll give you
yeah.
advantage.
Slick.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that hits. Yeah.
Oh, and I guess I'm
Still alive.
still. I'm not raging anymore. I guess because I did. That was.
But you can just swing it again. Right? If you have like two. So like do one swing, you to cut off part of its arm, and then swing again, and this one decapitate it. Yeah, this one you got the decapitation all the
Like-
time.
Not quite. Gotta be strong with this. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Does anything happen?
No.
I say.
The room had to make it difficult for us, didn't it?
As I'm walking over, I'll shout out like, I wish to relieve them from their coil. Any objections?
Go ahead,
Oh.
as I heal, you know.
I could use some relieving from my coil.
No.
Go around here.
Stop. Don't.
I technically never
That's my big
investigated.
one.
Oh, sorry, you're doing
I
that.
just heal myself. Then
Yeah.
heal
I technically never
myself.
investigated these two alcoves in, so I'll check that out.
Yeah. No, did not feel it.
Oh, sorry, this is wrong. I was wondering why that
What
was.
do you hit him with a trident?
Why that was
Nah, it's
wrong.
okay. We're gonna say you killed us.
Okay,
Go
cool.
just for the first one.
Wait,
that you didn't know.
did you just heal yourself?
Nah, you know nothing's gonna happen. You
Yeah,
just
I just used heal.
oh, yeah, you just
heal
use
yourself
a
a full.
heal spell on yourself.
Mid 70. It's heals for 70.
Oh, okay.
My max HP is 72.